Have I been facing the wrong way, baby? I gotta turn it around. I got a foot in the door, just maybe. I'm tired of kidding myself. Is this just a dream? Am I freaking out? Don't let me go, don't leave me out. It's not a dream. Think I'm doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. Is what I'm trying to tell myself. Don't take this the wrong way, baby. I gotta slow it all down. I'm sick of taking the shortcut, maybe. There ain't no easy way.
Delete your channel? Oh, why?
Just a dream, cause I'm freaking out. Don't let me go, don't leave me out. I'm not going away, I'm not burning out. Leave me alone, or I'll shut you out. I'm not freaking out. Cause I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. It's what I'm trying to tell myself. Cause I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. It's what I'm trying to tell myself. Cause I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. I've been doing alright by myself. It's what I'm trying to tell myself. It's what I'm trying to tell myself. It's what I'm trying to tell myself. Never got around desire. Never felt complete. Doused in oil and tried by fire, but never to be clean. Kerosene.
Hey, no, don't ban me. I can't be banned from my chat. That's mean. Don't do that, guys.
So throw another on the fire, turning your humanity. Apology is uninspired, so hang 'em from the tree. Kerosene, 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 kerosene.
Yeah, I don't know. What could the song title be? I can't figure it out.
Gather for the feast.
These like artsy fartsy indie musicians,
On the new Messiah.
they just name their song some random shit and they
Fame is all that's
like it's not even a lyric in the song. Like he doesn't even say the title of the song in the song. Like what's happening? Gasoline.
and chosen by the beast. The ones who really lit the fire start to show their teeth.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It's your favorite... what was the message? It was like cringe, man-child, exclusive reaction streamer or something? I don't know. I guess that's fair. No, stop the new song. That's fine. Yeah, that was a little bit of Red Vox. I didn't realize how much more popular Red Vox was on Spotify than, like, a lot of artists that I've liked for, like, a while longer than Red Vox has even been a band. It's like, good for them. They deserve it, you know? But, like, I was, you know, listening to Arion or whatever, and it's like, oh, this song has, like, 1 million listens, and most of them on the album have, like, 100,000 or less. And then most of the songs on, like, you know, Another Light or whatever, they're, like, consistently, you know, million range, 500,000. Yeah, it's good for them. Great band. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Lunatik talk, which is a new segment, I guess, that I introduced. I said this was gonna be a Twitch thing, but I guess it's a YouTube thing. It's fine. It's fine. TikTok is not that hard to navigate around. A lot of what we'd be looking at that, you know, most videos on, like, the thing of TikTok is most videos on TikTok have, like, copyrighted music, but you can also just fucking turn off the fucking audio and it's fine. Because, like, most of TikTok is just basically, like, you know, an Instagram post or whatever, but it just has, like, it has a little bit of motion. Like, the ones where somebody will, like, record just nothing. They'll just have their phone recording. And it's, like, not even a picture, it's a recording. You can see stuff moving around, like, in the room or whatever, like, they're pointing it at the wall. But there's just nothing, and it's like, why did you even record this? But we're getting into it. TikTok is a great platform that makes us mostly happy about society, you know, and mankind and all of that. There's some very talented people on TikTok, as we determined last time. There are people playing actual music on TikTok and, you know, doing actual, really interesting things. There's a lot of talented comedian people on TikTok. Yeah, it seems like at least the vocal minority or whatever, the vocal minority, which feels like the vast majority of people on TikTok, are, either, like, strange old men with no shirt on, or, like, very, very tragic children, is how I would describe it. And, on both accounts, I hope they get a lot of help. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Let me take a look at chat. Happy Pride Month, by the way. This is fun. I did choose this in part because it's the first day of June. It's Pride Month. And you know, I'm sure at some point on this stream we're going to wind up looking at TikTok people who, you know, have some interesting things to say about gender and sexuality and whatnot. Because that tends to make up a lot of TikTok, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to remain respectful and all of that, while still calling them funny names and saying that they look like, you know, funny, comparing them to, like, a bag of marshmallows or whatever seems funny in the time, you know, in the appropriate moment, you know, but hopefully we can remain respectful while we do that, you know, not a bully stream, yeah. Happy Pride. How do you... Happy Pride to Claw. 500 million social credit for DeadwingDork. Great glory and power for CCP. That's right. Oh yeah, Bilge in chat is talking about the guy who dares little boys to swim fully clothed or get in the bath fully clothed. Which I don't know if that guy's probably not still around on TikTok. I would assume his channel's been taken down, or whatever they're called, his TikTok page. But he was doing that, yeah. And Nick Crowley, I think, made a video talking about that. It was pretty unfortunate situation. At least they were fully clothed, I guess. I suppose it could be a lot worse, but... Happy Prophet Month! Yeah, no, so I'm in Toronto. Which, I mean, possibly next to Vancouver. I haven't been to Vancouver in June before, but possibly next to Vancouver. Uh, the fucking most. Hang on a second here. Oh, just got a text about my like phone plan or whatever. My Chinese issued social credit phone plan, because after all, we are in China. We are in I'm streaming from communist China right now. And it's very interesting. You know, there's a lot of great stuff here. There's a lot of great stuff here. I would say I haven't seen any mistreatment of any people here. And nobody has a gun to my head while I'm saying that. And yeah, so we're gonna look at TikTok, and I think that's gonna be very very auspicious for the motherland. Or the the motherland is Russia. No, that's like Deutschland, I believe. That's Germany, I think. No, that's the fatherland, I think. The motherland is like Russia. I don't know. I think a lot of people call a lot of things the motherland. I really have... You don't hear a lot about the fatherland, do you? Well, now we're just getting entirely off topic. But, yeah, now living in Toronto, it's one of the most, like, corporately fake Pride Month cities, I think, in the world. Maybe, again, Vancouver might be worse. San Francisco, probably. You know, But yeah, we're gonna be fucking inundated with banks that destroy the environment and screw people out of their savings and whatnot, telling us that they really truly care. You know, probably paying a lot of money to certain causes that are opposing certain things that, you know, might fall in line with that. So, you know, probably a lot of fake bullshit. So, you know, props to the people who are, I guess... Shoutouts to the people who are proud, but, you know, I guess fuck Pride Month a little bit. A little bit. It's a shame that we can't have nice things, I guess. But, yeah, we're gonna get into it here. We got a couple super chats here. $5 from William Hayclaw, first time dono. Loved your stream since Sangi. My house lost power, so I'm gonna be watching till my phone or my laptop dies. Well, best of luck with that. I hope you don't run up your phone plan too hard. $5 from Vaporwave Juice. Transgender person, here I give you the pass to say whatever words you like, bro. So, you guys ever played the Skate series before? I'm a big fan of the Skate series. I should really try streaming it sometime. I'm a big fan of the Skate series. Funny thing about the Skate series, they have this, this was from like 2010 or whatever. I wonder if anybody in chat knows where I'm going with this. No, I don't think so. So there's a thing in the Skate series, where, you know, they have like street terminology or whatever from 2010 or whatever year it came out. So one of the competitions that you can do in the Skate games is the tranny contest. So anyways, let's take a look at TikTok here. And we're over here on TikTok. We got some, I think this is the Big C. Got some Halsey over here. I heard she was secretly a man. There was a guy who analyzed her Adam's apple and told us that she was secretly a man. Talk about tranny contests. Okay, we're not going to overuse that. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Let me see here. Yeah, no, legitimately, I've questioned if maybe that's the reason why they haven't released Skate 2 or 3 or whatever. Skate 1 you can just keep in the fucking past, whatever, that game sucks. Skate 2 and 3 are classics, and it's a fucking criminal shame that they're only on the fucking PS3 or whatever, and the 360. There's like titties happening over there. Cloning models DNA. Oh, they're gonna steal your sunglasses off a bench and make a clone. That's devious. Skate 1, Skate 3, yeah, Skate 3 and 2 and 3 are great. Skate 1, the camera is like really low. You can't get off your board in Skate 1, so you'll often be like, oh, I want to go back up that staircase. I guess I just fucking can't now. Unless I go all the way around. It's like really just annoying if you go back to it after playing this. Anyways. So what are we looking at first on TikTok, people? Give me some suggestions. What are we doing? Come on now. Oh yeah, we should do some more transvestigations. Does that happen on TikTok? Should there be a tag that I look for? Would it just be transvestigation? Because I feel like they'd crack down on that. Transvestigation. Oh. I hope these aren't jokes. Oh, I hope these aren't jokes. So how many people are aware of transvestigation? How many people... You can stop putting in suggestions. How many people are aware of transvestigation? Because transvestigation, if you're not familiar... I've done a few streams about it. I think a couple. I think it's been 2. If you're not familiar... Transvestigation... In fact, I think I did one on Pride Month before, so this is great. This is like an annual... A semi-occasionally annual transvestigation Pride Month stream. A little bit. Not for the whole stream, but it's a group of people who are convinced that multiple celebrities in the media, singers and musicians and actors and, like, I guess streamers and probably, like, a lot of people are secretly not the gender that they are, and it's all part of a conspiracy. And I don't remember what the conspiracy is, like, what the point of the conspiracy is. I think it's one of those ones like Flat Earth where it's like, but why would they lie to us about that? And it's like, so they could control us, man! Like, they don't really have much of a reason, I don't think. I think maybe they do, but it's varying degrees of, like, lizard people. So that'll be fun. Lady Gaga is trans! Yeah, no, Halsey is trans. Who else have we seen who's trans? Who's secretly trans? I don't remember. Really throw a dart at any, like, female, you know, person, female celebrity, or, I mean, male, any celebrity who isn't, like, openly trans, I suppose. Yeah, you'll get somebody saying that they're secretly, and it's not, there's not really any, like, consistency. Like, it's not like there's an agenda to secretly all of the female pop stars are men to make the men gay or something. That's not it. There's not, like, a point. Like, you'd think that would be it, and that it would be all one way. But no, they're apparently just doing this either way just to fuck with us. So transvestigation, here we are. I do hope some of these are real. I believe that most of them won't be. But, you know, this one looks promising. Justin Bieber is a common one for the transvestigation. This is from 2022, early in the year. Let's see, we don't know you. We don't need your music. So yeah, this is a thing they do. They just, you know, face app the thing, and, like, you can just do that to anyone. And, you know, if they don't have, like, a beard, it'll usually work. Or, like, some horrible facial deformity. Yeah, I mean, he looks like Selena Gomez here, honestly, which is I believe funny, because I believe they dated or something. As the kids say, that was probably schwangin'. Yeah, and we just don't even, as you can see, we don't even need the audio. It's just like some music. Yeah, you sure did make them look like, yeah, lady from the beginning. What? I don't know which one is the real one. This is good editing. I can't tell which. I guess this one's fake. I mean, I suppose she turns into a man pretty well. Maybe this is the real one. Man, that's a good technology. I can't tell. I guess maybe this is the guy is probably the fake one because the hair looks a little unnatural, like up here. Yeah, this is the fake one. So this is a lady that they've, like, face modded, like face apped or whatever, in a fairly convincing way. You know, I was fooled for a bit, as some lady on a TV show who seems completely unrelated to Justin Bieber. I don't know if they're saying that this is actually Justin Bieber, and he's also, like, trans race as well as transgender. I don't know if maybe this is original Justin Bieber, but such small ears, Lamau. We can check him out on YouTube. So, I mean, a lot of people on TikTok just also have YouTubes. Oh god, am I going to be able to show this? I think so. It's TikTok. It has, like, the same TOS as YouTube. So this one's Tina Turner, who just died. ADHD Tina Turner. I don't think it's saying that she has she's trans or anything. But, like, I think this one is real. This channel is real. It's just not really all that interesting. backup for full video. Secretary of Britain transvestigation. Check out the whole video on the YouTube channel. I mean, I guess I could. I suppose I could. Secretary of Britain. And I guess she's secretly a man. Looks like feminized dude. Reminds me of someone. Who? Who does it remind? Oh, okay. That was a joke. I thought you were genuinely saying that it was like somebody who changed into this woman to secretly like Moriarty their way into the fucking parliament or whatever, which would be great. I mean, I'm down for that, but I guess it was just a joke. She looks like Jigsaw. I think she's a nice looking lady, but I guess that means I'm gay, which, you know, I suppose that's fine. I suppose that's fine. Amber Heard transvestigation. Well, she's trans shitlord. Male skull eye holes, eyes deep set in. S-C-U-L-L. Chat. Skull. As in, like, Scully from fucking X-Files. This is a true... This guy knows. This guy knows what he's talking about. Or lady, or whatever. Yeah, eye holes deep set in. So is that a thing that happens with men? Yeah, no, that's just facial features that anyone could have. But no, it's not, though, because, like, a large part of this, as I'm remembering now, I'm having, like, flashbacks fucking doing this. A large part of this is the thing where they will just outright say that, like, all women have these facial features, and if they don't look like that, then they're secretly men. Or the same, like, vice versa. Secretly females. Femoids, pretending to be men. If they don't have exact, male facial features. Which is as defined by, like, I don't know, anatomy textbooks, I guess. And like, very specific things about, like, you know, the books that are sort of showing, like, this is the difference between the male anatomy and the female anatomy. And, like, the male jawline and the feet, like, on average. Which is, like, obviously that means that there's some guys who look like Leafy. And there's some women who look like Germa as the puzzler in that Generation Lost thing. So yeah. Which is to say, big-ass fucking chin. So yeah, I don't know. It all comes down to this very, like, they've defined what their parameters are, what they believe, and I guess we just have to roll with that. According to these dimples in your skull, you're a dude. Basically, yes. Very specific traits. We can mute this. That's fine. It's just comedy music. Male cheekbones, right? No, I've never seen a woman who has, like, high set cheekbones, like prominent high set cheekbones. It's not like that's a particularly attractive female trait that a lot of people are, you know, strive for. Is like, oh, a woman with really nice cheekbones. Oh, that's so hot. Like, yeah, no, nobody's into that. Nobody's ever been into that. No, that's male cheekbones right there. She's got those male fuck me lips, just like a man. Oh, she's just like a man. I mean, this is only good if this is a guy doing this, and this is secretly just him, like, oh, she looks, look at her, she looks like a woman, but she's actually a dude. Like, this is, I feel like a lot of this is a fetish. It overlaps with a fetish in some way. A lot of this is like, I don't know. But then you see women transvestigating, you know, like, I don't know, other women, and it's a whole thing. I mean, there are a lot, we've seen a few female transvestigators. We got no commentary here, so this person might be, who knows. But yeah, quite a thing. Fake smile. So you can make a TikTok that's like widescreen now. You can just make a TikTok that's just a YouTube video. That's great. Alright. Shrinked nose goes as must do with face feminization. So that's some gibberish. I mean, that's gibberish right there. That's just goes as quote unquote must do with face feminization. That's just gibberish. I mean, I got you. You know, I guess that's, what is it saying? They had to shrink her nose because she's a guy. So to feminize her face, they shrink her nose. Basically, is that what's happening? Goes as must do. They have to because she's a guy. I mean, you could usually tell with a nose job. Like, you can often tell. So I don't know about that. Eyes are distant from nose bridge. Well, this is just terrifying now. This is just very terrifying now that you're making this. More distant than on females. What is the... Oh. Okay, it looks like you're right. Amber being terrified of J. Depp. Uh-huh. Transgendered male cannot give a birth. Great, good. Thank you for God. Okay, what, you know, that's transvestigate. I don't know, there's not much more to say. We could try to find another channel that maybe has actual commentary over these videos. Papa Mulas over here. Do you got commentary? Oh, it's just some fucking music. God damn it, I hate TikTok so fucking much. What is this?
I just tell...
What do you When you expose the gender trap and tell them every celebrity is born the opposite gender and transitioned as sacrifice to gain fame, money, and power, and then created the LGBT community to continue blood, physical, surgical sacrifices, but y'all ain't ready for this convo yet. Y'all ain't ready for a fucking razor blade yet, are you, lady?
The truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of...
This is a conspiracy theory called...
Okay, thank you, yeah. Well, thank you, actually, for getting the word out, you know. A fellow, interest in whatever the fuck weird garbage this is. Investigation technique.
Oh, you think that Biden isn't...
This is a joke. Conspiracy.
There must be a conspiracy afoot.
Yes, they must be,
because there is a conspiracy in women's sports. I have to know the truth!
Okay. Very cool. A lot of funny people on TikTok.
This theory's wild. Starting off the last line of the first layer, we got number 82. Triple X was killed by demons. Now, there's absolutely no doubt that Triple X Tentacion was probably one of the most influential artists we had ever seen grace the earth.
Was he on a passenger jet? A long skinny tube filled with demons? Because that'll happen to you. That'll happen to you. Don't let it bit you. Don't let the spider bite bit you. It hurt. Full video on, you know, yeah, transvestigation. What is that? That was not a real. That's fine. There was a surgery. It's fine. But that's not. It's fine. That lady's got a bra on. Everything's okay. TikTok's wild. I think that's good for transvestigation. You know, a little refresher on what the hell they're all about. They're not that interesting though, because most of the videos are basically the same. If you find a specific person who believes in that shit, who's funny, then that's great. But I don't really want to wade through a bunch of people doing funny haha jokes that are definitely very funny in the way that they're intended to be funny and not in any other way. I'm sure. Yeah, what else should we do, chat? What other suggestions do you have? Let's take a look here. Trans people sacrifice people. A Father's Crisis set $5 from Jzo. A Father's Crisis 7 is a MGTOW thanks YouTube censor reply guy that rants about his ex-wife. The 7 stands for every time he's been banned from TikTok. Oh, nice. What's it called? A Father's Crisis. Thank you for all the super chats, folks. I appreciate it. Oh god. Oh, she fucking took the kids.
So I always see plenty of TikToks talking about men and how bad they are at dating apps and things that they say on it. And Their bios suck. This is the quality of women on dating apps. Haley, 23, also 23 weeks pregnant with her 5th kid, which at minimum means she started having kids at 18. I am toxic as hell.
I mean, that doesn't... What? At 18? No, people get pregnant earlier than that all the time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Already gathered that. Let's ruin your life. No, thank you. Won't message first, you dummy. Well, that's pretty typical of most women. Bisexual. Well, all women are bi. You just got to figure it out if it's bisexual or bipolar. Adult content.
You see, that's a good joke. That's a really funny joke, but I don't know if that was intended to be a funny joke. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty terrible fucking bio. I mean, yeah. 23 weeks pregnant with my 5th kid at 23. Yeah. Well, good luck with all that in your life. I'm sure that's gonna be great for everybody involved. It's like, can you just, I don't know, get a fucking, can't you get like a what is it, a cunt vasectomy, whatever you call it? Get your tubes tied, do that. You know, if you're gonna be banging, I mean, what's the dilly with that though? It ain't banging. If you're gonna be banging all the time and fucking, I mean, maybe she's into the I don't know. Now we're analyzing it too much. We're here for this guy here.
Creator. Fantastic. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like I think it's crazy. The craziest thing is her being pregnant, being on this app.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's a bit out of line to like, you know, just, I don't know, point out this woman, but I mean, yeah, this is not a great... But again, I don't know, there's a lot of like examples of things that you can drag up of like any sort of person, just be like, oh, see, this is like all people, and I mean, there's, I don't know, I don't think, I haven't seen a lot of profiles like that. Like, that's a notably kind of stupid one in a few ways, because of like, haha, let's ruin your life, or whatever. But like, there's a lot of bios that you could make fun of in this context of like those women that are just, haha, I want to be like Jim and Pam from The Office or whatever. I love dogs, you know, have a yacht, all that kind of shit. And you could definitely make make a video about that, make a, thing. That's like a general thing where it's like, yeah, women need to fucking stop that. Just like how there's a lot of guys that need to stop doing certain things on dating apps. There's a lot of fucking things that women need to cut the fuck out and just need to, we need to tell women to stop. Mainly white women. I mean, it's mostly white women, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves. Yeah, no, he's dragging up like a random thing here. I don't know if that's normally what he does here. What is this? He kind of reacts to like, news articles. He's like Mundane Matt.
Marine Corps study found that all male combat units performed better than the mixed units. When commenting, Marine Corporal Lewis Friend said that even though the all-male combat units were outperforming the mixed units still had better sandwiches. Marine Corps study found that all...
I mean, I guess this is just jokes. I guess he's just making jokes. He doesn't have the delivery for jokes. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's hard to tell that he's not taking this very seriously. I mean, he believes probably some pretty, weird stuff. So, I guess it's just it's a shame to see how Sal from Comic Pop has fallen. You know, it's just a real shame. Love and troops, all these people with the fucking troops, 1 million tubes. All these like stitches with people talking about fucking, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I find this guy that interesting. I don't really want to have to spark the whole fucking conversation this guy is trying to have right now. I'm not in the mood for fucking that right now. But yeah, I mean, it's always fun to see. I mean, I'm not seeing much of, I don't know. It's just that kind of typical, like, look, here's a couple of specific, fringe cases of this or that are meant to prove this grand, like, overarching plot of this and that. I don't know. I don't know. I tire of content like that. Does that make sense? Like, there's just so much. Like, I was reading that Druthers thing like a week ago, right? And I was looking at it, and just a bunch of the shit on the back was like, did you know that the gays are doing this? And it's like some random stupid fucking little thing about how, oh, a vaccine in this county or whatever. Some little fucking, like, little talking point. And I'm like, man, you can just dig up anything. You can dig up any stupid little fucking talking point you want to, like, prove your point. And I'm just tired. I just tire. I sleep. I don't know. You gotta get up earlier in the morning than that, you know, for that kind of shit. Let me see here. Let's see. $5 from Sir Candle. Wow, a stream about batshit crazy gays. What a perfect way to kick off Pride Month as an LGBTQ myself. Thanks for showing off these fuckos, Dork. Well, that's not exclusively it. You know, I'm sure that'll happen. We can probably get into that soon. Maybe after I read a couple of these. Unless another suggestion captivates me. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not exclusively that. I would say, as an outsider looking in, as I've said before, the last stream I came to the conclusion, and I think some people in chat agreed, that a lot of the sort of nonsense you see, and it's not a spicy take particularly, but it's just a lot of nonsense that you see on TikTok, and some of the, like, I mean, the bullshit phony Pride Month corporatism is one thing, but then also just the people who genuinely believe a lot of just sheer garbage and nonsense. They're really dragging down a lot of the people who are actually struggling and going through real issues with, you know, their actual sexuality, and not just, I need to be cool on TikTok, so I have to be cloud gender, you know, that kind of thing. A lot of people have actual issues, and they're not really, you know, they're not being taken as seriously because of fucking attack helicopter people. Yeah, that's a shame. It would be nice if people would learn that love and tolerance doesn't fucking extend as far as you fucking think it needs to, you know? Like, there's a fucking limit. There's just a fucking limit. I'm sorry. Like the fucking Japanophile weeaboo Talmud Shinto guy. The fucking weeaboo Israelite man who believes he's a 15-year-old Japanese girl in, like, a dreadlock, a very fucking slim, anorexic dreadlock black man's body. If you've seen those recent videos and streams, then yeah. Like, he believes that. I mean, I just don't know if we can, in concert with everything else that's going on with him, it's like, I think we can draw the line there. We don't need to accept him into the fucking community. That's just mental illness. That's just, like, schizophrenia brought on by magic mushrooms. And it's kind of similar with Chris Chan. People argue about that, and I think there's some argument there, so I think that's fair. But, yeah, no, there's a line, and I feel like a lot of the people that aren't drawing the fucking line and being like, okay, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. Sort out your shit and figure out what your, like, identity is. You know, it's just not helping. It's not helping optics, is what I'm saying from the outside looking in. I don't know. 220 from Rosie Maple Moth. Lesbian here, giving you the F slur pass. Happy Pride. I'll try to use it once this stream. Once per pass given to me. $2 from Rex Zellius. Trans gay man here. Have an F word pass on me. I got 2 whole words here. That's great. I can talk about when I was on 4chan and I really hated all of the trip fags. That's awesome. That's 1. I used 1. $10 from Eagle. I'm an Eagle. Hey Claw, local FedEx guy popping in. Life is still rough, but I'm working to try to fix it. I'm hoping you're doing well and ready to watch the stream. Well, I'm doing pretty okay. You know, I got a little bit of sleep. Allergies are always a problem, but you know, I'm doing fine. I'm usually tired and kind of lethargic. And currently I have, like, cotton mouth because of, lavender mouth, I guess is more appropriate. But, yeah. Thank you for popping by. $5 from Megals. Damn it, Dork, why do you always stream in the middle of the night here for us Aussies? Love your bass streams on Twitch. Well, thank you. I might do one later, potentially. I don't know. Maybe. We might do that. It's fun to do those. Trying to... you know, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have no interest in being overly humble to a point where I roll my eye, where people are rolling their eyes like, okay, come on now. I'm a pretty good bass player, and I have one hand, and that's somewhat impressive, and so I feel like I should stop just doing that for myself, and, you know, put that on stream for people, so, we're doing that more, and that's been pretty fun. I might do that later. 220 from Darth Fruit Basket. Shit's on fire here. Needed to look at more trash. I guess you're in the East Coast area with all the shit that's going on. Yeah, well, be safe. You know, hopefully the trash doesn't start a trash fire. We got the Father's Crisis chat there. Thanks, Jzo. $2 from Miss Sparkles. It's the demons! XOXO. Oh dear, their demon dice is taking over. I think we looked at demon dice the other day on stream on Twitch. When I was on Twitch, I took a break from playing bass, from playing Rocksmith for a while, and we looked at some shitty music videos, and we looked at some demon dice, and we tried to determine as non-music critics, because I'm no Fantano, I'm no Brad Taste, but we tried to determine as non-music critics what exactly was separating her terrible rapping from the works of... Well, I was using in particular Jid's Forever Story from last year, and I was using a couple examples just from like one song of that where he was, you know, beat switching and doing all this great shit, and then I go back to the Demon Dice song, and she's just like, "Arigato ne, I'm a Karen," and all this fucking terrible, stupid, awful lyrics, and her like fucking Facebook mom voice. It was unbearable. $10 from Bob Lom. Claw, I do portraiture. There are distinct factors, averages, that make a face read as masculine or feminine. They only named one real one, high cheekbones, and that is literally feminine. Yes, I agree. That is generally considered a feminine trait. I wonder if that might be a hint that it's like a joke channel or something, but that's probably giving them too much credit. Yeah, and I mean, that's also just averages. I mean, there's a lot of women with, you know, low, like, recessed cheekbones or whatever. There's a lot of guys who, again, don't have a chin. There's a lot of types of people in the fucking world. There's people out there that don't even have hands. It's crazy. $2 from Rex Zelius. I want Chris Chan to give me a cunt-sectomy. I mean, you know, depending on your location, I'm sure that can happen, whether you want it to or not. It might just happen. So, we're gonna continue here. Do some more TikTok. I didn't get any more suggestions. What was the thing I was gonna look at? It was we were gonna get into like, you know, the LGBTQ stuff, which again, you know, everybody here, welcome. You know, if you're whatever you are in whatever walk of life you choose to walk, welcome. Just try not to be insane. That's all I'm asking. It's a low bar. It's really not that high of a bar. But people accuse me of bullying, and I just don't understand it. Anyway, let's go make fun of children for a little bit. No. Let's see. What's a good suggestion? Last time people suggested I looked up Mogai, Mogai. Give me another, like, buzzword I can look up that'll be funny. I guess just, like, maybe neo-pronouns or something. I don't know. Is there anybody who knows about, like, a new TikTok trend that's, like, particularly spicy? Like, that's, you know, LGBT-related and also very stupid? You know, like a new hashtag they're using or something. The kids today. I don't know. I don't know if there's any kind of new interesting terminology. We looked at Therians last time. Watch the last stream. Watch the last stream. From Mogai. I guess xenogenders. Yeah, all right. Oh boy. Hang on. Yeah. So, you know, can I maybe get, I might need like a 10-hour loop of this. It'll conflict with the music in the background, but I mean. So, new xenogender. Ike gender. A gender identity that where you identify as Ike. Pronouns are Ike, Ike self. You have to use pronouns to be Ike gender. So, now here's the thing, that sounds like a joke. But there's a lot of fucking creepy weirdos with South Park interests on TikTok, so I think that's just true. I think that's just true. Somebody ban Matt Dabrowski, thank you. Somebody please ban him, remove him from my site, ban him forever. Never let him come back to the stream, thank you. $2 from Matt Dabrowski. Have you heard of Cyrex? That motherfucker's crazy. Yes, I'm familiar. I'm very familiar. Yikes, lesbian snow over here. I think we looked at this girl.
Steffu! I don't know.
I think, was this the fairy girl last time?
Girl, Steffu, you are not no dang toy girl. We are human. I'm a Barbie. Non-binary Barbie. I'm showing my priest this. Hashtag praying for you. Why are you judging me with your priest? That's kind of weird. Isn't that like the opposite of what you're supposed to do? I don't know. Hashtag praying for you and your priest. At the end of the day.
Well, this is very obnoxious. I don't have much more to say about it than just I want that to not be on my computer anymore. What is this?
I'm asking nicely.
Who? Cool song. So, is the joke that all of this is stupid? I think the joke is that all of this is stupid. Duet with Therian person. That's a Therian, which is 100% valid. Don't let anybody tell you that people that pretend to be dogs and bark and fucking chase their tails can't be a valid and accepted member of the transgender. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's acceptance and there's just, you gotta have, like, come on now. Is this bullying? I don't know. Come on now. Don't actually ban that guy, by the way, Lucid Boar. You can unban that guy with the super jet. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Explaining when xenogenders are mocking or harmful. Oh. When aren't they? Alright. When aren't they harmful to this whole community? Some examples of mocking... Oh, yeah. Rape gender. Eddie gender. Wednesday gender. Why is Wednesday Okay, the first one, you got me there. Fine. That's obviously shitpost. But Wednesday gender sounds perfectly valid if you're talking about Wednesday Addams. Why can you pretend you're like a dog and that's valid, but pretending you're Wednesday Addams is like a problem? That's so you're Xeno Neo safe place. My safe place. I can't do that. I can't do the falsetto. And you're not a safe space for Wednesday genders? And what about Eddie gender? What about Eddie gender? I'll have you know I'm a big fan of Iron Maiden. A big fan. And if I cannot represent myself as Eddie, the Iron Maiden mascot who is a zombie and rocks out on all the Iron Maiden album covers, then I think that you're not really a very safe place at all, goddammit. I mean, for God's sakes, if I'm allowed to be a fucking hyena Therian or whatever the fuck, I'm allowed to be Eddie gender. How are you gatekeeping Eddie gender? Fuck off with that. Hashtag Pride Month. I'm Eddie gender. This is my awakening. God damn it. God damn it. Next stream. All the next streams, we're starting them with Iron Maiden. Fuck off. Alright. Let me see here. A day. It's not necessarily a day. It could be Wednesday Addams is what I'm saying. That's how I interpret it, because all the fucking kids today won't shut up about that shit. Eddie gender pride. Yes. I'm a demi fiend demi boy. Well, I'm demi go fuck yourself. How about that? I wonder if demi fiend is a gender. I wonder if anybody identifies as demi fiend, you know. I identify as I had a really tough time with Matador. Or what is his name? I think it's just Matador. Yeah, it's the fucking it's the fucking guy with the bullfighter guy. I'm off to advocate for trans people. That's my job. Is this gonna be based?
That's my job. Ooh, I'll come too. No, you can't guard the queen. Why not?
What is this fucking... Shut... I really am. What? What? Oh, cause you're like a fucking Miku gender? Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah, you're really being suppressed. Yeah. 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 I'm so sorry for you. Now, you know what I'm sorry for is all of the people who, experience dysphoria. Or dysmorphia, I still don't know. I didn't check chat last time. I'm not gonna check it this time to find out which is the right one. You can say it. You can leave your comments in the comment box, but I'm not gonna check that shit. You know, but there's a lot of people who do experience that. And, you know, who have to go through the long, complicated process of figuring out what that means to themselves. And I just feel like, I don't know, it just feels generally, like, kind of insulting to be like, yeah, but I really like Hatsune Miku, and that's how I identify myself. Like, I don't know, man. You're shithead gender. You identify yourself online as an asshole. There you go. Arby's gender. Xenogender slander. Don't freak out. It's all a joke. Don't cancel me, please. Oh my god. Allistics trying to... Oh my god. Here we go. It's one of these fucking things. Cat gender motherfuckers. Man, this is a good meme. I'll give them that. I'll give them this. The web of chat. Have you ever seen... Chat, have you ever seen the introduction of this game? It's the stupidest thing ever. I played this game as a kid, and I didn't realize how dumb the fucking introduction of this game was. Hang on. You just need to see this. Spider-Man Web of Shadows intro. And it's just the dumbest fucking thing. It's like, what is this, Beethoven? I thought this was a meme. I thought this was a meme when I first saw this, when I booted it, because I had this game when I was younger, and I don't remember this, and then I played it like a year or two ago, and I was like, this is a joke, right? No, it was entirely meant to be taken seriously, I think. And then you just seamless transition to gameplay.
You know what that does to you. You know how it can change you.
Oh, that's great. That's so great. All the chaos around him. It's a pretty good game, by the way. But yeah, no, very good intro. Very good. That was the era before irony, so you know that it was, you know that it was real. But that's cat gender, motherfuckers. When pup gender people bark at them. Yeah, that's right. Yandere gender coiners. Is that Clussy? I think that's Clifestyle. Dark side Phil genders, right? Gender coining blogs making the coolest. Yeah, I mean, how much of the fucking LGBTQ community is just like vexillologists looking for something to do? Like, how many people are just really into making flags and they just decided to become the second use of the word that I've been given, the second pass that I've been allowed by chat members. But yeah, a lot of people really like making the fucking flags. I feel like it's a lot of the time it's, I want to make a flag, and then they just, the gender comes second. I don't know. Vamp genders, right? Yeah, every gender flag looks like a popsicle flavor. That's right. It does. I mean, you say popsicle, I say ring pop or like push pop. You know, there's some like the blue, the trans flag reminds me of one of those the solid ring pops where they were like, you know, like blue and orange or whatever, and like not the see-through ones, not the like clear ones. I mean, those were also really fucking... I gotta get some fucking ring pops, dude. I gotta get some fucking ring pops, dude! But yeah, oh man, yeah. No, the pride flags do be looking kind of tasty, though. Cannibal choric motherfuckers. When you tell them that cannibalism isn't a gender. Well, it most certainly is not, sir. I like that we've had this on screen this whole time. It most certainly is not a gender. No. This is the start of this is the reason why people come along with like map gender shit. Like, oh, I'm little kid gender or whatever the fuck. I use squid gender. These are funny and true, Lamau. I hope you find your place in this world, child. People explaining why their ugly flags with a million stripes aren't bad. It's just the Bing chilling meme. That's not it. That's not good. That's not funny. That's not funny. Me finding out about After Dark Xenos, right? Okay, is that like sex? That's sex, right? What is that? I guess we should... I guess I should look into that, too. After Dark as in NSFW. What is that? After Dark Xenos. Well, now we're getting Goku. Goku Black Xeno After Dark. Oh my god. And then we cut to like shots of bodybuilders. I think that's meant to be taken seriously. We now have just shots of bodybuilders. This is supposed to be motivation. This is supposed to be, don't look like that fat loser. Look like these ripped cut losers from a David Dakota film. Which that's fair. I mean, that does, I will say that looks better. But man, that was a real one right there. That was a real one right there. What was it? It was okay. Oh god, what are we doing? I think that's Goku. That's Black Clover. This transition from this little shrimpy zombie man into Nikocado here, eating like a fat baby man. He looks like the baby men from Yakuza 2. Like, be my baby, that kind of type beat. After Dark. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I don't know. I'm not seeing After Dark Xenos. Maybe there's a fucking hashtag for it, but I think that's fine. Let's go back to Xenogender here. What do we got? Xenogender flags versus actually. Okay, we got another person trying to define it here, trying to gatekeep my identities. And it's like, here's the thing, right? I feel like people are hard on the whole attack helicopter meme, where it's like, oh, that was such a 2015 meme. And it's true, that's an outdated meme, it's not really funny anymore. But I don't think it's that offensive, because there's actively a ton of people who are accepting things that are about as dumb or a lot dumber. Like, a lot dumber, honestly. And so this is interesting to see these people try to come along and be like, no, this is what's actual xenogenders. The actual definition of this made-up thing that we've invented that isn't real and has no basis. And we're gonna tell you which ones aren't real. It's like, I don't fucking know, dog. I don't know. Like, is minion gender valid? Does it depend on context? Is it a trial basis? Is it like a thing where it's like, you know, like you have to talk to the person and get a feel for if they really feel that way? You know, maybe that's what it is. You got to make sure that they aren't just fooling. You know, just fooling around in the, just me in the bathroom fooling, or whatever that video was called. That video's taken down, by the way. Nobody even remembers what I'm talking about, but, yeah, what do they got here? What's fake? What's real and fake? I guess they, okay. So are we supposed to be listening to the audio, I guess, probably? God, I'm fucking hungry. I really should have eaten before I did the stream. You could probably hear my fucking stomach growling. So they like that. They're not a fan of that. Now, is that the zoophile gender thing? I think that's what that is. I think that's zoophile zeta gender, or whatever, which, yeah, that's this is what I'm saying, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, arguably that makes more sense than a lot of the fucking, like, just, I'm fucking mermaid gender. It's like, you know, if your sexuality is that, like, if you genuinely, your whole thing, like, it's, because it's, I don't know, man. I think it's all garbage. It's all garbage. The whole thing is made up. It's like, you can't just be drawing the line here. The whole xenogender thing is just silly. What is this fucking Monster High? Like, that's acceptable? That's acceptable. Are you kidding me? What is this? Bluey gender? I don't even know what that is. But the rainbow gender thing is fine. Pastel rainbow. You know, remember when the rainbow just meant, like, everybody who was... But no, that's not okay anymore. That's not acceptable anymore. It's not inclusive enough to just have the regular rainbow just represent everybody. We gotta have 15 new fucking rainbows with new stripes added in. It's just just silly, I'm sorry. It's just not... It's not because the thing is the trans flag and everything and that like shit brown one that we're supposed to have in the thing now. It's like you know the rainbow I don't know. You know, I'm willing to be corrected. I feel like it wasn't intended to mean like each stripe represents anything. I think it was just all the colors of the rainbow. You're proud. And like so now why does it need to have why do there need to be other flags? Like if you want to make your fucking flags, I guess that's fine, but this is just getting silly. I mean, come on now. What is this, Steven Universe gender or something? Stan Xeno genders that are valid. Cat gender, right. I support Xeno even if I don't entirely understand. Yeah, nobody does. Don't worry. Don't worry, nobody does. You're not in the dark. Those actually badly affect people, unlike Xeno. Yeah, no. This has never affected anybody. You know, let me make a case for this. If it's harmful to, like, you know, a race to make a racist joke or use a certain word, is it not harmful to an entire group of, like, transgender people who are actually struggling with their real gender identity to just invalidate all of that with this bullshit? Because those are jokes or whatever. Like some stupid shitpost on 4chan that uses the N-word is like taking that significantly less seriously than this is taking this and acting like this is perfectly valid for the community to take seriously. I just don't know if I'm sorry if this is offending anybody, and if you're not comfortable with what I'm saying, and you know, that's fair if you want to go or whatever. But I just don't feel that I feel like that's doing more harm than a lot of things that people are claiming are like harmfully reinforcing stereotype. Like, no, this is harmfully reinforcing stereotypes that a large community of people are all insane nut bars who believe that they're cats. This is not cool. This needs to start being looked at as, like, as the kids say, problematic. I don't know. Let me see here. Okay, DeadwingDork. Well, I guess I see people in chat who generally agree, which is good to see. Good to see that I'm not completely off the mark. I never know when I go on a rant if it's gonna be one of those ones that I'm just completely off the mark and people in chat are correcting me. Which occasionally happens. Occasionally that happens and I disagree with the people in chat and I'm like, no, I still feel my way. But, no, I mean, yeah, I just feel like this is not doing a lot of good for a lot of people. Even if you're claiming, oh, certain ones are not valid. And it's like, no, this girl thinks she's fucking Hatsune Miku. The Domino's Pizza app with Hatsune Miku. Shut the fuck up. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this fucking is. Is this a fucking mandala? I had to make one of these in school. What the fuck is happening? Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah, it's like a mandala thing. We gotta have 1 million of these. Like, is this like your crew? Is this like your crew tag for like a Jet Set Radio gang? Some of these look like graffiti tags more than they look like fucking like I'm sorry, Invader Zim is not a gender. I'm sorry, Samantha. Grr is not a gender. You know, we had a person like fucking 27 years ago when I started the Discord for the YouTube channel. We had a person who came to the server and they were we learned later that they apparently came to the server to try to infiltrate us and convert us to be less problematic. And there was a thing on their, like, Tumblr blog that where they referred to themselves as a perfectly valid gherkin. which is just a thing that it's been a meme in the back of our minds for years, which has always been good. Perfectly valid gherkin. Feed the gherkin to the meat. Yeah, just a lot of these. There's like a fucking lollipop gender over here. I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is intolerant for you. Here's this girl who thinks she's a frog or whatever the fuck. Maybe this is a reaction. Maybe this girl's sane.
So let's go.
Let's not. Let's not.
Girl, whatever. Let's you know, happy Pride Month.
Because
Pronouns and sentences.
Bro, what the hell, bro? Thank you, next, bitch.
Oh, they're dragging her. This yeah, we looked at her last time, this girl with the fucking frog thing. We looked at her last time. Them, whatever the fuck. We looked at her last time, and she, yeah, bluey gender, and she was going off about how fakin, fairy pronouns or whatever. I use my Xenos to express myself. You know, that's just called having interests. You don't need to have 100 genders. Like, I'm sorry, that's not what that even means. Like, you could just have a personality. You can just try having a personality without needing to have a Wikipedia article about it. You know? Like, that's fine also. People have done that for a long time. I think you're good. Sugma makes bluey gender real. Well, why can't it be real? Invader Zim gender is fucking valid. My Xeno genders. Cringe is a compliment. X3. What are your pronouns? Cringe is a compliment. I mean, okay, fine. Cringe is a compliment, everybody. Star cat gender. Like, I'm assuming this is, you know what this reminds me of? You know, I wonder if there's a clip of this online. I'll risk being copyright blocked. I'm sorry, I just need to see. Is this like an easy clip? Yeah, it is. Thank God. Thank God, every clip I need from this show is always easily available.
Based on mood. Oh. I happen to dress based on mood. Seemingly. Turn to an acute observer that reflect the many moods, the many shades, the many sides of George Costanza.
what mood is this?
This is Morning Mist. George's Morning Mist gender right now. This is what I think of. You talk about I express myself through my genders. Like my Xeno genders. This is Morning Mist. Why can't I be Morning Mist gender, goddammit? The many moods, the many sides. Stress to go to work gender. Yes, Sonic OCs for the next generation, essentially. It's Sonic OCs, but for your own personality. George Costanza is trans. Morning wood gender. Yeah. Let's see. So, I mean, that's xenogenders. That's fine. Oh my god.
I identify as trigender. This is my trans identity.
So is this what happens at the end of the JRPG when all of the genders fuse together and create the ultimate super boss, Necron, at the end of time that like devours all of existence and reality?
And I am a man, a woman, and non-binary, so...
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no, you're not. My first binder didn't fit. Are you Ed? Are you Ed from... Hang on. Hold on. Hold the fort. Hold on. Where is it? Do I really have to type in...
Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no,
well,
no,
you know,
no,
it's
no,
fine.
no.
It's fine. No, shut up, Mike.
No.
Mike, please. It's fine. If they are trying to look like Ed from Cowboy Bebop, then that is considerably better than the one from fucking To Boldly Flee. I'll give you that. Because it's not really Ed. It's like it's just a little Ed inspired. I feel like maybe it wasn't even intentional, but you know, that wasn't really that bad. That's just a person, but they're not. They don't look like a fucking wacky clown person or whatever. Well, I'm. No, that's fine. Original sound hug emoji. So you know genders are valid. The world don't revolve around you. So yeah, no, but the world don't revolve around you. Xenogenders. The world doesn't revolve around you, right? So like, why should we enable this? I mean, yeah, live in reality. The world doesn't revolve around you. So why can't we just like, whoops, back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity or whatever. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The world doesn't revolve around you. Part 1, explaining. Right, okay. Ableists. We're ableists, chat. For those of you who don't know. Oh, fuck, I'm not even gonna say it. Just go subscribe to my Twitch. I'll be playing guitar over there later, and you get to find out. So they can degrade me. Oh, is this part of your kink? You're like that one guy that joined the server? Okay. Why did you... Okay, well, first degradation. Genetic degradation! Or however the lyrics go. Part 1, so we've got a colon and then a semicolon. You don't need 2. You could have picked one. In fact, you could have picked the colon. You didn't need the semicolon. Okay, insert joke here about something something Pride Month, something something colon. There you go.
Here we go, I'm back on.
Comfy night gender. I don't know why it needs to be a gender, is the thing. Like, if you want to be comfy, if you want to... Why does this make you feel better? Like, it's like, I don't know. I know I always relate things to this, but it reminds me of the fucking horrible book Ready Player One, where it's like, I know that Mechagodzilla exists. I don't need to fucking see you just talk about it and put it in here. I don't need... That doesn't do anything for me. I don't need you to acknowledge and do a fucking list of games that came out in 1997 or whatever the fuck. Like, that does nothing for me. You're great. You also know information that I know. And so, like, it reminds me of that, because it's like, what is this doing for you? You know in your head that you're feeling comfy and soft and fluffy like the stars, which I don't think are soft and fluffy, but whatever. Why do you need to call that a thing and categorize that and label it? Is it an autism thing? I know that the autistic people tend to like label things and sort of categorize things. That might be sort of it. Maybe it's an autistic trait that kind of caught on in a more mainstream way. I just don't understand what it's actually doing for people. Does anybody in chat have a suggestion? These people have been severely neglected or not given the right attention they needed, and now they're desperate to feel like an individual and make themselves feel like a protagonist. Yeah, main character syndrome. Everybody, I mean, some people have to notice me. I mean, I've said before, it's like a global identity crisis. We're all fucking struggling to be seen in some way. You know, even me, none of us are, I feel like not many of us are immune to it. In some way, we want to be seen. And in this day and age, you know, where there's a lot of people and there's a lot of competing voices, I guess this is the way that you stand out. You have to be a customized person. This is a damaged person. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but, like, that's a lot of people now. That's a lot of people. We now have genders based on feelings, lol. Yeah. It's like, you can just be that. You can just feel that. You can just feel that way. That's fine. But what is it doing for you to call it a gender and have to be accepted? Like, that's the other thing, is this need for acceptance that everybody has. It's like Like, I get it if you're gay, you want to be accepted and be able to fucking live your life. But it's like, I don't know, I don't care if you're fucking comfy night gender, whatever. I don't need to accept that. Fuck off. Just be who you fucking are. Why do you need everybody to call you valid and pat you on the fucking back? I know this is like the boomer fucking rant hour. It feeds delusions. We live in society, yeah. This is what happens when someone is told that they are only a body and that internal personality doesn't exist. To these people, everything is superficial. I mean, I don't know about that. Only a body? I don't know. What is that? Are you talking about like religion or like, I don't know, some kind of repression? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the cause of this is and why it needs to be, why it's so popular now. I say that it's like this internet thing where everybody is trying to be identified, but it's like there's always been ways of doing that. I mean, fuck, this is essentially just an updated version of like if you went on, you know, DeviantArt and it was like likes, darkness, Linkin Park, feeling sad, misery, cornflakes. And like, you know, that's that, but now you have genders for all of those things. Like, it's like a Facebook status is what a gender is now, apparently. Is like, oh, today I'm feeling kind of chuffy. Gotta change my gender status. And, I mean, it benefits nobody but them. Everybody around them, what is that? It's just confusing it's mildly confusing at, like, best. Or, like, extremely annoying and fucking dumb at worst. And you're gonna annoy people around you. And it's just for you. It's just a selfish thing where you're like, no. Today I'm comfy scarf gender. You know, because this scarf is really comfy, and I have the Sims 3 scarf moodlet that makes me comfy, so that's my gender now. And, like, at best, you're just minorly inconveniencing people. And, you know, they have to, like, quickly adjust or whatever. It's like, very selfish in a way. I don't know. I mean, and of course, none of this is applying to people who are genuinely transgender and want to, you know, express themselves in that way. People who are actually experiencing, like, again, you know, like they feel like they are not born in the right body or whatever, and it's like there's no reason to, you know, there's no reason in this day and age to, you know, hide that. It's just that there's a lot of people who think that people who feel that way are, like, insane because of people like this, and Chris Chan, and, like, Jonathan Yaniv, and all of these fucking, like, psychopaths who are expected to be validated. And I just, when does it end? It's been like this for, like, 8 years or something now. When does it fucking end? When are we going to finally wake up and just be, this is, enough is enough? No, comfy night gender is not acceptable. I mean, and there are people in the comments here who, most of the comments aren't really agreeing with this. But that's weird because all of the other shit that we've seen, the comments on this one are like, when are y'all gonna go outside? Chronically online moment, not valid. Yeah, the flags are pretty, but what? And like, I mean, this is no different from a bunch of other stuff that we've seen where it's been nothing but praise. I don't see why this video is the one that's getting like any kind of negative attention. And of course, if you don't get, that's the double-edged sword too of like, I need to be validated by everybody. I have to be validated. And then if they don't validate me and they say that this is stupid and that they don't believe in my fucking Sailor Moon gender, then I'm gonna be like in a very, very bad, distraught, like, self-harm state, probably. A lot of these people are probably like not able at all in the slightest to handle any kind of reality check or criticism at all. Because they need to be validated, and if they get invalidated, then they just are not accepted. They're not set up to accept that. Shut the fuck up. Gender related to stars and the scent of lime and vanilla. What, like you just light a candle and that's your gender? No, but an attack helicopter, that's not acceptable. Like, and again, I'm sorry if this is, like, offensive, if this is gonna be my YMS moment where for years people say that I'm, like, defending things that I'm not, but I'm just gonna say this. I think if you're one of these people that's claiming that that they want to fuck their dog and that's their gender, that is more valid than this. It's also not valid, and it's also bullshit, and it's also not to be accepted or supported or fucking enabled. But that makes a hell of a lot more sense than the scent of lime and vanilla as a gender. No. No. Get down from there. And maybe this is a joke. I mean, but who the fuck knows? Poe's Law is dead. We've seen a bunch of these that are being taken seriously by people that are as dumb as this. A xenogender encompassing the entirety of space and the universe. Yeah. Lumikatic. Tsukegean. A gender related to moonlight shining on a forest pond. Let's take a little break, chat. This is driving me insane. This is driving me insane. I'm gonna, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. Here's here's just a random unrelated song that has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Be right back. Not a bully stream, everybody. We would never do that, and I really truly believe that. I say it as a joke, but it's also meant genuinely. I don't consider this bullying, anything that we're doing here. It's expressing my opinion, and I think that a lot of this stuff is very dumb. I don't think that that's bullying. I don't wish harm upon these people. I hope that they... I find this dumb, and I feel bad for them. It's not bullying. I feel bad for them. This is not helping them. I mean, maybe they think that it is, but this is like some cope bullshit. It's not helping them. And like, I'm not seeking to bully them or send hate their way or anything, any of these people. But I guess again, in a society where everybody needs to be validated constantly, and every movie needs to have things where you know what that is. And look, they know what that is too, and I also know what that is. And like everybody needs to be special and everything. I guess that just means that any kind of dissent at all is bullying and harassment and hatred. And I just don't feel that way necessarily. There was a very good comment that worded it like, yeah, bullying is not like making a couple of little jokes about a weirdo on the bus. Bullying is like consistent like torment for years that like ruins people's lives. That bullying is what happened to Chris Chan. If you want to talk about that. Bullying is not what we're doing here. And yet, you know, the meme stands, not a bully stream. Let me see here. $2 from, I read that one. $10 from Son of Callus 22. The transvestigation people think the secret transing is done by the elites to worship the devil. There was a TM in there, by the way. They think this is because Baphomet, who they associate with the devil, is depicted as both sexes. That's true. There has been Baphomet in imagery before. Is it Baphomet? Whatever. I've seen that before. Yeah. That is true. I didn't want to stick on that for too long because they're not that interesting. If you find specific transvestigator people who believe that, and maybe they're also doing other stuff, it's kind of fun. But a lot of what we were finding, there was no like commentary. So yeah, we didn't get into it too much. But I have looked at them before. I'm sure that stream exists either on my channel or somewhere else. I think we've done a couple streams. We've done a couple like that. $5 from Annalisa the Snark. Deadwing stream on my birthday? Yes, please. Well, you're welcome. I hope you're having... Happy birthday. I hope you're having a fun party with you, yourself, and the chat. Let me see. €5 from Stag Beetle. I am xenogender. Unfortunately, I cannot express my identity because the xenophobe society won't let me dismember my neighbors. Hashtag xenomorph rights. I mean, I don't see what's less... I genuinely don't see what's less valid about that than, like we're supposed to take fucking Invader Zimkin gender, whatever, valid. That's supposed to be valid. We're supposed to take that seriously. It's like, I don't know. I think the xenomorph is at least a fucking... At least that's a fucking creature. That's a biological creature, right? It's not like my gender is the concept of gravity. The fucking, like, I don't know. High fructose corn syrup, sugar water. Good stuff. $5 from Jasmine Smith. Enjoy the TikTok weirdos. Have a coffee on the family. Hope you're doing well, Claw. Well, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well as well. I know you've been working hard on the new home there. Best of luck to you and the fam and everything. I guess make sure Simon can't hear the thing. The stream is not good for the ears of people that are not you. Make sure that nobody, your pets, your neighbors, nobody can hear it. Nobody can hear the stream. Make sure it's on low on your headphones. $2 from Victor Martinez. We're living in a society! Another George Costanza clip, a staple. $2 from Autistic Wolf. Look up people who identify as clowns. You're welcome. Oh, the Clive style's not going anywhere. $2 from Just Larm. Penix Flytrap. Gotta get in with the Penix every time. Yeah. Let's see. Clown gender. We could do that. I mean, is it clown gender? I don't know. Is it just clown? I mean, I'll look up just clown and see what I get. I'm getting the movie clown. I'm getting this girl. Clowns through the years. No, thank you. And don't get thirsty, chat, because you don't even know what gender a person on TikTok is. You can't assume that, and so you might, if you get thirsty, that might make you gay. So just be careful. Just be careful. Happy Pride Month, everybody. This clown doing a okay, well, killer clown comes. The more scared the clown, the easier it is to touch him. We got a clown Zoom activity. No, thank you. Was this like the clowns attacking people in 2016 or whatever? I wonder whatever happened with that. There was just a clown uprising, and that just kind of stopped happening. I don't know. Are they talking here?
In 2018, the YouTuber Infinite was followed home by a scary clown on Halloween.
That is the creepiest thing ever. Oh my god.
He was able to...
Right. There's gonna be a funny clown, right? I mean, it was like I thought it was 2016. I guess it was like 2018. It was a little while ago at this point. Yeah, I mean, this is just a staged video of a clown, you know. The ones on Zoom, maybe that's a thing, but it could also just be that guy's fucking, or not Zoom, Ring. That's his Zoom up here. The ones that are on the, like, Ring doorbell camera clown sightings, or, like, maybe that's a thing. I know that there was, like, a bunch of real clown sightings. Okay, so now there's a video of this clown dragging what appears to be a body. I dropped the body, and now here's fucking John Wayne Gacy. I don't know. I'm not finding clown identifiers. Do you know what I look up for clown identifiers? For people, like, lifestyle people who paint themselves up as clowns and believe that they're clowns? Like, clown sexuals or whatever? What's the term? What do I do? What do I do? What's the term? I mean, there's juggalos. I mean, that's a different thing. Juggalos are like clown adjacent. Clussyists? Are clowns supposed to be a myth? Yeah. Yeah, they're a cryptid, like Bigfoot or whatever. So it was very strange when there started to be a bunch of sightings of clowns. Just look up I identify as a clown. I mean, that's gonna be mostly jokes, I think. Clown identity is what I'm gonna look up. No, not getting anything for that. Clown gender. I mean, I said that I was moving on from xenogenders, though. How dare you show me something that's making my eyes bleed like this? Look at this fucking shit. Alright, we're getting more lavender happening here. This is not good. Break out the fucking tray. So what is this? Clown... Xenogender of the day. Clown gender plus other clown genders. Clown gender is a silly, fun, clumsy gender related to clowns, clown core, or just relating to clownish behavior. Right. Clownish. Subsets of clown gender like... Clown pup gender. Like a silly little clown puppy. But, like, cause like, we saw that other post where all the comments were like, this is stupid, that go outside. All the comments here are like good with this. I like Miles. I don't really understand it, but I'll try. What's going on, Miles? What you up to? Oh, it's some fuck boy. Alright. Cool. Clown cat gender is literally me. Well, then that means that, like, and I don't understand it, too, because it feels like it's an attempt to be special, so why do you want other people to have the same gender as you? Why do you want to introduce this to the world? Wouldn't you want to hold your cards close to your vest as to what gender you are and what your fucking personality is? If you want to be all special and, like nobody else, you don't want other people to emulate you. You don't want this person in the comments to be like, ooh, that's one's literally me. Like, because that just means that now they're, you know... That means that now it's like that Simpsons episode. I just watched the Simpsons episode where Homer gets the trombopoline, and then a bunch of shit happens. It was a really weirdly paced episode, but then Bart gets a bunch of everybody in the town starts acting like Bart Simpson, and like acting just doing what they want and being an asshole. And Bart's like, Lisa, why is everybody in town like me and I'm not happy about it? And it's like, yeah, because now everybody... That's what this is. If everybody else becomes clown gender, then you're not allowed to be clown gender anymore, because that's not special. You need to be like fucking... You need to just be straight at that point. That's your only option. Clown pup gender. Prog rock gender. That's right. That's me. I mean, it might as well be clown cat gender. No, you're right, though. That is true. There's no point in being special if you can't brag about it to everybody. The best thing about playing the Xbox 360 isn't playing the games. It's telling all my friends online that I did. Yeah. I identify as Halo 3. Clown bun gender. I mean, there's probably Seinfeld gender, but I'm sure it's a joke. Clown gender. Stimboard. Look at this fucking... You know, can we just count this in as visual epilepsy warning? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like if Pokemon flashed a bunch of lights in my face, it would probably be less, it'd probably be less excruciating to look at than this. I don't know. You know, we got, like, tapioca pearls, I guess. What is that? It's like a bracelet? Okay. Is this just, like, one of those, like, sissification videos? Where they, like, show you, you know, like, subliminal messaging with, like, clown shit? And it's meant to make you feel like a clown? Is this what this is? Oh, Stimboard. We're gonna do Stimboard safe over here. For, you know, because we don't want to be unsafe. We don't ever want to feel like we're not safe in this world. In this horrible, horrible world, we wouldn't ever, ever want to feel like things are bad or unsafe for us in the slightest. Clay cracking sensory board. This person makes unsafe stim boards. Please don't follow them. Not unsafe ones! Ah, those stim boards be making me act unsafe. George Bush stim board. They cause unwanted stims. Oh, yeah. Oh, the America slime. Dodge that shoe! Double shoe dodge! Ah, dirt. Is that supposed to be funny? I guess that's a joke about, yeah, tear it in half. Yeah, democracy. Yeah. Vladimir Putin. And I mean, this isn't satire, question mark? I mean, not really, question mark? Wishing I was the dude who threw the shoes at him. Oh, because George Bush bad, right? My fucking, like, you know, I read a Reddit post that told me that I should be mad at George Bush. I'd have no memory of George Bush as a president. I was not fucking conscious. I was a fetus when George Bush was a fucking president. But yeah, my Tumblr blog told me George Bush was epically problematic, and I had to be, like, not like him. That's great. George Bush is like, I don't know, man. He's like an idiot, you know, and he probably shouldn't have been the president, but he seems like a nice guy, you know. He seems like a decent. I've always seen people say, like, I wish I could just, like, have a beer with George Bush. It's like, yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad. It doesn't seem like a bad guy. It's very incompetent, but you know. But here's the Bill Clinton stim board. That also exists. That's cool. Here's a white cloud stim board. Not babying, I am autistic! Oh my god, can somebody put that in their bio? That's great. Not babying, I am autistic. I'm sure all the autistic people who are, like, mature adults who live their lives and get by and have no trouble, I mean, you know, probably have trouble, but, like, yeah, I'm sure they're enjoying this. Again, I'm sure they feel real validated, you know? When you're, like, just an autistic person who is, like, making it through their life and, you know, you see, not babying, I am autistic. I'm not just a little baby idiot, I'm autistic. I know that that's really difficult to tell the difference when you're on TikTok, but yeah, no, I'm sure all the normal autistic people really love that. They feel super valid right now. That's cool. That's cool. TikTok autism is all just for show. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, I don't know about that. A lot of these people, you know, I mean, they're pretty good at faking that at the very least. I don't know about the fucking DID or whatever, but yeah, I can believe a lot of these types of TikTok poster Zoomer people are autistic. I had a video the other day that was, somebody left a comment. They were like, you know, your channel was cool when you started making fun of, when you were making fun of, like, degenerate furries with weirdo dolls, but then you started making fun of people's identities and it just wasn't cool. And I was like, okay, which protected fucking class did I make a joke about that you didn't like this time? Was it the fucking trans, like, 15-year-old Asian Japanese girl in a black guy's body? Like, black dreadlock man, 28-year-old, like, fucking man body? Was that the one that I'm disrespecting his identity? The feet creeper? Was it him? Was it the guy who left his fucking wife to be with his doll collection? Was it his identity that I was making fun of? And I came to the conclusion it was probably this stream. It was probably this stream. Was how dare you make jokes about people on TikTok who have identities? And it's like, well, I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna level with you. I don't fucking care what your identity is. If your identity is fucking stupid, well, you know, that's a skill issue, frankly. SRS used on airbags? I don't know. It's like just squishing shit. I mean, this is kind of a, so this person here just makes, like, presidential fucking autism stim boards or whatever. I guess this is a shit post a little bit, probably. Pizza tower stim board. Thanks. Very cool. That looks like a disgusting pizza. That is garbage pizza. It's not quite comedy pizza, but it's pretty bad. This is just various shots of pizza. This is a good one, I guess. I guess this is fine. Why is that in this video? Again, I look at those like Orby things that are supposed to be like clickbait satisfying. This just looks like fucking tapioca pearls or some shit. Like, I don't know. Not pizza. Not pizza related. That's pizza. Rope? Oh, look at that cheese. Look at that bun. Oh, that's some good... This is a good stim board. This is giving me some unwanted stims right now. This is making me act unwise. That's the stim board thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think neo-pronouns and xenogenders are valid because they make gender meaningful and useful and work to reconstruct a harmful gender system used to control people while simultaneously making people happy and comfortable. Yeah, it makes you comfortable. That's good for you. That's great for you. It makes it's literally just an inconvenience for, like, a lot of people around you. If you're not actually, if there's no actual reason why you're, you know, like, you know, if you're not actually trans and you're just one of these fucking trenders, yada yada, harmful gender system, like, you're really just being an annoyance to everybody, and they want they really want the phase to stop, Rachel. Please. Okay, well, that's good. I guess do you, I suppose. They're fucking cool. What's cool about it? What's cool? You get to play pretend? I mean, you can do that without making a joke, making a fucking mockery of the people that you claim to be in the same community of. I don't know. I don't know, I just get more and more upset. I can't believe I can't believe the stream where I'm making fun of, like, LGBT TikTok bullshit has ended up with me being offended on behalf of the LGBT community. Fucking hell. I mean, I guess I can believe it because that's what happened last time, too. What's going on here?
Some people say...
For God's sakes. God. No. Why... Guys, why aren't we, like... I'm just gonna say it right now, chat. This is why certain communities are not being taken as seriously as they maybe should. Because of this. Because look at this. This is nonsense. I'm very sorry to break it to you, but this is not helping as nearly as much as you think it is. This is hurting.
People say pronouns are confusing. We should get rid of them, and I agree. No more he.
Maybe it's a joke. Maybe this is a joke.
She, they, it, you, I, me, them. All of it. Gone. Nouns, also confusing. Gone. Verbs,
Okay,
do I look like
this is, like, disingenuous, though. That's not what we're fucking saying, though.
take actions? Do I look like I know how to act? No. Verbs, gone. Adjectives, what am I? A poet? Do I need to describe things? Gone. You know what?
This is just, like, selectively, you know, disingenuously misrepresenting what the argument is against. Like, if you saw the fucking fanfic stream that I did, where we saw somebody trying to write a fucking, like, you know, third-person perspective narrative with they-them pronouns for a single character in sentences where they would be referring to a group of people as they, and then also in the same sentence be referring to the main character of the chapter as they, or them. And it was just the most hopelessly fucking confusing thing. And oh yeah, let's get rid of all pronouns, haha, that's funny, that's real funny, I mean, it's always funny to, you know, to make your point and just... Oh god, I hope that was like a parody. Let's look at this one.
Try making faces.
Oh, it's fine. Cool. Like, what does this do for you? Clown makeup. I guess this is just cosplay. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. I guess it's pretty good cosplay. Speed, feints, and questions a clown's gender. More of this stupid nonsense. More of this stupid nonsense. You were invited to boyfriend baby gender reveal. Male, female, and clown.
trans community has been hijacked by a bunch of people who think it's appropriate to call themselves trans because they think their gender relates to clowns and cats and earth gender.
There you go.
And when you speak up against the bigotry that is blatantly mocking a medical condition that has been studied...
Woo! No, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Documented, and now people are diagnosed with, you will be gaslit, called transphobic and ableist.
Woo! Woo!
People are going to just mock you in the comment section.
You said it!
Unfortunately, I am a minority when I say this shit is offensive and
louder for the back.
I am a minority because our community has been hijacked by these people.
Hang on. That's enough of that.
And I'm tired of pretending that this shit is okay, because actual trans people are being silenced when we say this is not okay.
Yeah, that's also a thing. I mean, you know, I'm not one of these people who's like, well, I'm not allowed to speak on this as a white man. You know, it's like, whatever. You know, people can just say their fucking opinion, and you can like not listen to it if you feel like I'm not allowed to say whatever. But you know, but as this is all me talking as a straight white guy. I guess white doesn't really factor into it, but as a straight guy, this is all me. You know, talking kind of from the outside in. But yeah, I didn't really stop to consider, like, yeah, there probably are a lot of actual transgender people who are trying to say the same thing that I'm saying right now, and they're also being called, like, whatever fucking name of the week. What is the, I remember the old one was, like, true scum, where it's like, oh, if you believe that you need to actually have, like, actually feel like you're in the wrong body to transition, then you're true scum and you're gatekeeping or something. And like, I guess this is sort of the update to that.
My medical condition is not a Pinterest board full of all these colorful palettes and clowns and cats and earthbender bats.
Do you just hate autistic trans people? I love that. I love the so-called I'm gonna use the meme. I love the so-called tolerant left, where it's just you have to assume that it's hate. This person that the word hate never showed up in this. Like it's hate. Yeah, no, it's hate. The slightest opposition to me is hate. Fuck the haters. Do you just hate autistic trans? Yeah, clearly that's what he's getting at here. He, they, whatever, is what this person is getting at here. Yeah, they just hate them. Clearly, absolutely. That's the point. That's the point that's being made. And I don't even think this person believes that. This Sammy person. I think they're just doing this thing to be like, to like fucking stir shit and just be like, oh, so this is what you really believe. Like, you know, that's cool though. My uncle didn't die in Iraq for other service members to be doing this shit. What? Like, oh, because this guy's a soldier, I guess? Okay, yeah, this is a gay military person, I guess. All right. And I guess that's not allowed. This person who's speaking out on behalf of their community is not allowed to do that because they just hate autistic trans people. Wow.
No, like this.
Very cool.
This isn't a fucking choice for me. I'm glad that you got to pick out all these pretty colors and choose, keyword, choose, all these, like, things.
And that's the thing, too, is, like, you don't choose to be born feeling like you're not in the right body, which, I mean, you can make an argument if you want to about, oh, it's just a mental blah, 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 but it's like, we have surgeries for that and hormones and stuff now, so you don't really have to, you know, live in a way that you're not comfortable with, so... I guess you could say that you make the choice to transition, like, you know, medically or whatever, but you don't choose in the same way that, like, if you're born, you know, you're born gay, you don't really choose to be born just like, you know, I've just always felt more like a man, and I'm born in a woman's body or whatever. Like, that's just kind of how it is. You make the choice, I suppose, to actually, you know, act on that and transition. But yeah, no, it is a choice with all of these people. Like, today I feel like cotton candy. Like, that's not, I'm sorry, princess, that's not valid.
I didn't choose to be
Fuck
trans. And it's people like this who are speaking over trans people who make us look fucking delusional. If you want to
Hang on.
protect trans people, we need to start actually gatekeeping the community and the definition to not include people who appropriate it to mean anything less than an actual... What am I trying to say? The shit makes it look like it's a choice, like it's something that we do to be quirky as a hobby.
Yes.
Like, if you like cats so much and colors, be a furry. Be a freaking furry. But
Probably
don't
already
conflate
are.
your love of cats and earth and perfect gender and clowns. Don't conflate your special interest with being trans. It's not appropriate. It's not okay. And I'm tired of being silenced and being called transphobic and ableist because this is fucking mockery.
No, dude, you just hate autistic trans people. Clearly. That's like... That feels like such a fucking, like... I know this is just a comment on a TikTok. I like this. People are dying, Skylar. People are dying over being bendy gender. How dare you make fun of that? But, like... I know this is just a comment on a TikTok, but this feels like... Wow, these comments are all terrible. Most aren't made for hurting other trans people. Well, that's what they fucking are. This is a person who's telling you that. Can you not listen to that? Are you all just in your own fucking world? Like, I guess you are. You can't... Everything that you do is valid. But this feels like yellow journalism. Just like, complete misrepresentation of, like... You and I both know, this person knows, this commenter knows that they don't hate autistic trans people. But, like, that's now the third comment on here, you know? Just let people express themselves. Just let people express themselves. Let people enjoy things. Don't ever be critical of anything ever, because it might make me feel bad! Get bent. Fuck. Fucking justice for pet soldier over here. Based opinions. Based takes. I wish everybody felt that way. I wish that was not apparently a minority opinion. That this is all, I mean, God, this is a joke. Catnip gender. Strawberry cat gender. So not only is it cat gender, it wasn't enough, because that's the thing, right? It's like, oh, today I'm feeling like cat gender. But I can't decide. I'm also feeling like strawberry gender. Well, why not fucking just multi-class it strawberry cat gender? Bing, bang, boom. There you go. Why not? Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Say la fucking be. Nothing fucking matters. Meaning of the meaning of everything is dead. There's no meaning to anything anymore. Fuck. You know, we're living in a society! Oh, catnip gender is me for real. God, all the people on TikTok who do this shit and they have fucking South Park avatars, and it's like, how can you watch South Park? So many people do. So many of these people, so many of this type of person just fucking loves South Park. I don't understand it. Maybe these xenogenders are really transphobic. I mean, without knowing it, you know, yeah, I mean... this is a trendy thing now, and this is like, you know, it makes me special. It makes me different. I don't want to just be one of those boring straights. That's lame. I have to be different. And that's what it is, too. It's not, I mean, like, it's not a situation, usually. I mean, you know, like, I don't know what the fucking sexuality is. I'm sure a lot of these people, again, as that guy said before, most women are bi, so, like, there's that. But, you know, I mean, fucking, I don't know. It's like, it is a choice. It is like, I'm choosing now to identify myself this way, and not like, you know, I have to live my life this way. I just don't understand how you don't how most people don't see that as like legitimately, what is the thing that you always say? Being gay is not a choice. Like, yeah, this is. So this is not real. This is not what this means. That's not the same thing. This is not the same thing that should be part of your fucking community or whatever. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What is this? Non-standard. Okay, this is just like University of Texas is now promoting the word women so that students and faculty can avoid the word ending in men. I hope that's real. I hope that's totally legitimate and true, because that's really funny. Clown gender. Making, you know, I mean, there's just more of this. It's like, it's not, I don't know. I fail to understand what this does for you, and I definitely understand that this is doing harm for other people. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I know people who will see this stream probably and be like, Claw is a, you know, left-wing dork, you know, he's grifting, he doesn't really believe in blah blah blah, you know, thing. And I don't know, I just know a lot of people who like, you know, they've now tuned out entirely to like trans stuff as an entire thing, because you can't go a fucking day of your life without hearing about Kirby's gender identity on Twitter now. And this is just extremely annoying, and people like this exist, and they apparently are the majority of people, I guess. Not really, but on TikTok, they are. On spaces where people are talking about it. The fucking... And it's like the youth, right? It's like Sonic OC shit. But like I've said before, the youth is... The concept of youth has like extended. Where like now you've got just 40-year-olds who are posting in the same spaces, in the same ways as, you know, fucking 12-year-olds. You know, posting about being clown gender. And everybody is just the fucking youth now. If you're on, like, if you're depending on what community you're in, being the youth, being the young hip group is just dependent on what community you're part of. So I don't know. This whole thing is a nightmare. This whole thing is just a fucking nightmare. Let's see. What else shall we do? What else shall we do, chat? Give me another suggestion. Something unrelated to this. Is there a person I can look at? Maybe like a weird... I always like looking for strange old men on TikTok. That's my other fascination, is like when you look up a sexy girl thirst trap, and then you get like the old guy with his shirt off who's like, "Hey baby," and then you look at his TikTok and it's entirely him doing like duets with like teenagers. I would like to maybe see that if that's available, if anybody knows. Lil X Wolf. Let me see. Lil X Wolf. Alright.
Pull up Ricky Wayne in the mixtape. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
First,
he in jail?
About the motherfucking Porsche. I don't wanna hit that ass. Don't
Huh.
like a horse.
Is this his original song? And now he's dancing to it. And he's like, he looks like Tony Chase and Not Gay Not Never, but like younger.
Hey Siri,
What does your dumbass want now?
what do you think about me running for president?
Oh, I hate these people that make these
Are you-
fucking hell. He's just like, you are adding nothing to this. There's no point to this. I guess this is his music though.
Bitches on my lap, bitches on my dick, yeah.
Bitches on my dick.
Bombs on the side, yeah.
Yo, this sounds fire on mute.
Look at you.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Bitches on my
That's the
lap,
whole song.
bitches on my dick, yeah. You fucking get your bombs on the side, yeah. Look at
I don't know what word that was that ended in IGGA, but I don't know about that one. Freaks and Clowns, Lil Wolf with the new heat.
Got like a Russian on that boat. Money tension is a problem. Government officials do not Do not get into politics, it's just the face, and I do want that. I'm a black cause I
Always so happy to encounter more rapper weirdos on here. You know, down in Atlanta, Georgia, we don't work no play. You know, it's a trap nation, y'all. We saw one of those a little while ago. King Pursley, that was a good one. And of course, the classic. I am not a computer. My brain does not do math and processing. Which you know, I like that guy. I want to sample some of that guy's stuff for an album. I like the bussin' MP3 there. That's good. I'm sure it's very bussing, as the kids say. Very bussing indeed. But yeah, no. Whenever we look at rap music, like original rap music on stream, it's always a fun time. As many of you know, I've been getting into hip hop over the last year. Mostly a lot of 90s stuff, but I've since found newer things that I like. So it's interesting to see, you know, bad rap and kind of compare it to, like, you know, because I find it very interesting criticizing media and whatnot, you know, analyzing media, that kind of thing, being like, what is it about this song that's not working, whereas, you know, a fucking Nas record is working, you know. And I mean, there's certainly some distinct elements to it, which I would say are working against it.
politics is just the face, and I do want that. I'm a black cause I choose not to believe anything.
I mean, and we're still on a topical discussion because this is about freaks and clowns, so we really haven't gone too far from what we just were looking at, so that's great. What's this? Oh, he has fucking cooking videos. Hang on, we need to look at this guy on YouTube. Apparently he's got cooking videos. Hang on. Lil X Wolf. And well, he only has 4 videos, and none of them. Oh no! Eh, no! Lil Wolf topic now. Lil Wolf. Oh, this is also him. Releases is a thing here. Does he have cooking videos? Oh boy, he makes some good music, it looks like. This is like Viper album covers. What the fuck? So we got Spaced Out Universe here, a bit of a like a trippy 3 Wolf Moon. And then there's Visualize with like some AI art, Asian waifu. Broken over there, Broken Foundations, where I guess he decided to take a selfie in 2006 and now use that as an album cover. Lil X Wolf Unleashed and Unfortunate, which is a very good album title, I would say. You're really setting people up for, I would say they're probably still going to be disappointed, but at least you're kind of, you know, you're steering them in the right direction of what to expect, at least. Dark Side of the Wolf over there. Well, it doesn't look like a very dark side. You appear to be out in the day. And then a very similar shot here for Universe End Open, which I don't think makes sense. I mean, you know, there's, you know, you can make lyrics that don't make sense all the time, but that's just stupid. Destruction, Deceit, Yes, Confused Emotions of Heart and Mind. This one, there's a lot going on here. So he's looking, once again, he looks like she took the kids. But then there's all these different words. It's only called Destruction of Heart and Mind. But it's got like the word deceit and confused emotions, and then yes, which kind of makes this look like it's a Yes album, like it's like a parody of a Yes album, which is kind of funny. I mean, talk about owner of a lonely heart. Self-medicate over here, which is pretty basic, just some you know, bags of weed. That's fine. That's cool. That's relatable. Chaos and Destruction Drillin' Part 2. Namaste. Anal sex. Drillin' over here. Alpha. I feel like he was giving up on these. This is his kind of like his either or album cover. This is like a clip art skull with a clip art crown and a clip art dragon. Very sexy stuff. This is a horrible. Is this a drawing of a Pokemon? Which Pokemon is that? Is it like Rayquaza? I think that's like a Rayquaza. We got these, like, there's a dragon. This is like a NASA dragon logo. What the fuck is going on here for facts and truth? Rack and Green Money. And it's dollar, it's money, it's monies. It's Canadian money in that one, I think. Floating money there. It's floating. You gotta grab it. The Better Life, which appears to just be like, I guess the Better Life is like a mall parking lot or something. Like a suburban Strode mall parking lot outside of a fucking Walmart. Hostile, here he is before his prostate exam. That's why it's a parental advisory. Unwanted on Holy Grounds, which I would say this is maybe one of the best here. The text is not fitting the cover, but like, I don't mind the shot of him with the smoke cloud. You could maybe fuck with it and like do something with that. You know, maybe make it black and white and it might look better. And the title Unwanted on Holy Grounds is kind of cool. You know, maybe more for like a metal album though. But then you've got Drilla's Kingdom here, and I don't even know what I'm looking at. What the fuck? Is that his face? Is that his face on the right with like a hat? Or it kind of looks like an arm? I don't know what the fuck that is. Circle of Life over here. He's got like a scummy little back tattoo. Not really a very impressive one. Destruction and Chaos. Destructive Habitation! Remember Who I Am and Never Forgotten. And he's in black and white here. And he looks really very contemplative. This is the Yakuza 3 box art of his albums. Scorpio Fire looks like some kind of, I don't know, Scottish coat of arms. And then we got Time and Illusion, which is like a bong, right? You know, that's good. That's epic. Odin's Loyalty. We really are just going through all of these. Odin's Loyalty, he's posting. This is the I'm just having the I'm remembering back to when I read the Red Pill Talk forum. And there was just like people posting their selfies and it was like, do I look like I'm a Chad? Can I get Stacy's to love me? And they would post selfies like that, or selfies like World Apocalypse there, where he appears to be doing like a Carl from Aqua Teen impression, kind of. Not, you know, he's not dressed that way necessarily, but, you know, in spirit. Wolf Blood over here looks like it might just be an actual album cover for a real band. If that's one that he made, it's definitely his best one. And then these other ones down here look like something that you'd pick up in a Shoppers Drug Mart for relaxation. Well, except this one. I guess this just looks like a Tumblr sexy boy. But I don't know if he indeed is a Tumblr sexy boy. We don't have any, these are all albums, as it turns out. We don't have any, videos that feature cooking. He was showing a channel, a YouTube channel with cooking. Adrian Roberta? Is this him? Maybe this is him. No. Lil Wolf, Broken Windows, Rap King God. We got a video about this guy. Interesting. I would love to see whatever Lil Wolf topic. Is this? No. Cause we got onto this because of this. What is it? Lil X Wolf Kitchen. Lil X Wolf Kitchen. He might not have actually published that. It looks like it says it's ready to be public. Kitchen. Lil X Wolf Kitchen. No, it's not available. It doesn't look like. Got Cooking with Jack though. That's a shame. This guy seems like he'd be a fun cooking channel. What an unfortunate thing. So he's scrolling through his uploads. Oh, I guess we're seeing some of it. Ah, never mind. There's not much to it anyway. What a shame. That looks like good slop. He's gonna make more for us.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Well, that's fine. Oh boy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I blame him. Yes, I have a dad. Lol. Furry fandom. My dad dressing up as a werewolf for jokes and Halloween. What he created. So what, you wanted to fuck your dad and you became a furry? Because he was a furry and you were attracted to it? Is that what it... That seems to be what is being implied there. So that's cool. I guess, is this his channel? Yeah. Okay, it's just his shirt. It's just him shirtless. It's okay if it's a man. objectively, like, less appealing chest is okay to look at. But, you know, let's see, wolf territory, homemade buns, bread, whatever. Okay, well, this music is probably gonna get me blocked worldwide. Somebody says it looks rancid. I mean, it looks, you know, fine. It's bread. I guess it could look better, you know, but I guess it looks fine. It's got some weird shit in it, but it's probably just like spices or something. Let's see here. Tumlo Wolf Blood Remaster. I don't give a damn what you think. He looks like that guy who ran Whiter Than Snow Appliances. Never mind. He looks like he took the beachy blonde hair solution to go from the geeky look to the absolutely beachy look. Is he singing along with it?
Yeah, I got no
Okay, but I can't hear you though. You're very, very low in the mix. I can't hear you. It's a 3-minute video on here, everybody. Jesus Christ. What, I mean, I don't know what we're expected to take away from this. It appears to be just him kind of mumbling vaguely over a beat. It's what a lot of the bad rap that we look at is just people who, they don't want to like actually write bars, or they can't, or like if they do, or they do and they're just that bad, and it's not like even made up on the spot. But like, yeah, a lot of people that we look at, and oftentimes it'll be like they have something kind of wrong with them. So it makes sense a little bit why it's like, oh, mental computer guy is like fixated on being a computer. So like it makes sense that all his lyrics are like that, but it's very common for these bad rapper type people, indie, small time rapper people to just mumble in a fashion that's not discernible in the slightest. King Pursley was like that. His thing, he was like, King Pursley was a mix of this guy and mental computer guy, because he would always go back to the old stanzas, the standbys, down here in the land of Georgia, we don't work, no play, it was a trap nation, y'all, like, whatever. But then the rest of whatever he'd say, including that, frankly, also including that, would be just garbled nonsense, just garbage. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here, except this is just the garbled nonsense. This is like, we don't even have the you know, refrain, the common, like, you know, if I had my way, the bad rap that we would look at would be like T-dub, like the Mario rap, where you can actually make out what they're saying, and it's like it was written. Like that was a rap that was written. Or if it wasn't written, it was very well improvised, obviously. But no, oftentimes it's just this mumbling garbage where you'll hear them like frequently rhyme like masturbation and station or whatever, like, but it's like they have very limited rhyme vocabularies, I suppose. I don't think the music is loud enough. The video is the description of the video says time to think, self-reflection. I mean, are we reflecting? Did you think and reflect on this before you uploaded it? Like, are there even lyrics? Maybe the music is so loud because there are no lyrics. It's just garbage. Like, I guess that's possible. Alright, well that's very cool. Thank you, Lil Wolf. I mean, he seems to be not a great rapper, I guess. Perhaps not the best musician, but he's putting himself out there. What is this?
Some poster on TikTok and go, look how fucking pathetic Hamilton is.
What? What? What's happening? Oh god, is my computer melting? Hang on. Oh god. Is the fucking stream... Are we gunted? No, it's playing now. Look at this, there's a real video player all of a sudden. Look at this fucking video player. Why is this just not the default TikTok fucking interface? Why do I have to deal with that other shit? This is way better. This is like civilized. There's even a speed thing here. Fuck.
Yeah, you need a slapping too.
Yeah, toot your horn because you're horny.
Oh, is this guy like Australian, I guess?
Super spreaders. Super spreaders. Super spreaders.
I guess he's Australian.
They're spreading the COVID. COVID.
I mean, these are like not... I think he's saying COVID. This is mostly not discernible as words, so I have to assume that it's Australian.
COVID loves you. COVID loves you.
Oh, New Zealand. Okay.
COVID loves you. Fuck wet. Fuck wet. I'm just waiting for one of them to have their window down, so I can actually fucking say what I need to say.
So I guess he's, stop these pathetic idiots, anti-vaxxers need a punch in the face, stop me from being it. So I guess he's anti-vaxxers, which I suppose is fine. But he's still screaming in the street about them, one way or the other. Another one of him on the street here. You're a sex machine. You're a sex machine.
Huh. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you tripping? Are you gonna slip? I lost everything. I walk my own broken road. People can walk it beside you. But hell no way they can walk it for you. My journey is built from my own 2 feet.
Oh man.
I'm being a little pussy. You said I was standing up to my grind. Where I come from, it's a mess, just like a 747 plane crash. Over a million lives lost, but I'm making up for the shit I lost. I've gained it back with double the respect.
There's
you
lyrics.
Can't come up with a comeback. It's just a shrimp trying to peck a technique.
Problem here is that there's nothing musical about it because he has like a stutter or whatever, and so like. And there's not a beat, so he's not really on any kind of beat, so it's hard to even determine what this would sound like as a rap. I mean, for all I know, this is a very avant-garde rap song that's in 12/4 time signature.
Little shrimps trying to take me down. Take a fucking bell.
Better than Cyrax.
Taking your bell at a wedding. Oh, yeah, you got on the wrong boat. Ready for you to sing or swim. Pull the Glock on your bitch ass. I have $0 for a fuck. See, my bank account is full better.
I have $0. That's, well, you know, hey. That's fair. I mean, that's just this economy. Am I right? Here he is naked.
But I pull up to the crib and I pull up to the club and I'm getting all these bitches on the fucking banana
Same
stick,
some ladies for us.
Again,
Did he just say, hang on.
But I pull up to the crib and I pull up to the club and I'm getting all these bitches on the fucking banana stick, yeah. Changing my gear
getting all these bitches on my fucking banana stick, yeah. My banana stick. Chat, my banana stick. The mic is trying to quit. Biggie Smalls bot did it better. Hell of a Tinder profile here. Yeah, that does look like one. I can see that. You know, fuckboy aesthetic. Up on my banana stick. I mean, you could just go with banana. I guess. If you want to make like a fucking jungle joke or whatever, you could do like, hop on my banana. She go an ape or something. Like, you can do something like that, you know? But, like, hop on my banana stick? Right. Banana stick.
But I pull up to the crib and I pull up to the club and I'm getting all these bitches on the fucking banana stick.
Get all these bitches on my fucking banana stick. What is this? We're supposed to have music. I mean, there's just not any music. I mean, should I add music? I guess it would be funny if I add funny music to this. I mean, he's trying. He's curving. He's swerving. Schwang on, schwang on! Schwang on, schwang on! I mean, he's schwanging. Hang on. I mean, I don't know if this is dance music really, but I feel like it works. He can dance to this. He can make this work. I think he can vibe with this. What is he doing? What are these moves? I mean, okay, this is kind of a dance. Oh boy. I think this is a seizure. Yeah, it looks like the lights and money! Probably. Ha! Ha! He's giving us the next dance, everybody. Do you take his hand on the dance floor? Are you about to get served by His Majesty? So, I mean, yeah, I know. I would say that that works together. A little collision chaos, bad future. I mean, it's definitely a bad future that he's in. Here's a video that looks like. What does this look like to you, everybody? What does this remind you of? I have to assume, based on looking at this reminds me so much of it. I have to assume that the fucking Shinto guy, the Talmudic Shinto guy, I have to assume that he is also on TikTok, because this looks like the same kind of text that he has. So I would assume that if this is like the TikTok text adder thing, then I would say that that guy's probably also on TikTok, and he just also puts his shit on YouTube, which means there's a whole other group of people he's probably creeping on TikTok. So how about that? That's a whole... So TikTok really needs to find out about that guy and fucking make him a TikTok lolcow. But this guy, he's 25. He works as a kitchen hand. Perfectly good burger job from the beautiful land of New Zealand, H-Town. He's a Scorpio. Loves a good workout. Time to meet you friends. Was time to cut out my old friend. Oh. I'm superstitious. I'm not gonna move out of hood. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I mean, there's this guy. I don't know. This guy's fine. What is this? Excuse my language, but this is disgusting in so many ways. This little boy was being abused by some mother stepfather. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Marie. Okay, well, justice, I guess. Let's get that music out there. Yeah. No, I mean, this is this guy. This is Lil X Wolf, and you know he's cooking. Let him cook. He makes bread. He dances. He sings. He raps. He's gonna wrap you up and put you some kind of joke. So that's Lil X Wolf. Let me take a look here. Catch up on a couple super chats here. $2 from Victor Martinez. We're now in summer season. Sun's out, guns out. That's right. Get those gunts all nice and tanned. $5 from Ted Scheckler. Feels like all this stems from a militant desire to appear unique. Not gonna lie, it all has the qualities of a 4chan op that went too far. I mean, you know, you said it, not me. $5 from Salt Y. You're the only cis man I've agreed with on LGBT stuff. Have a good day, Father Claw. I mean, I'll have a good day. Thank you. I will say I've never liked the term cis either, because that strongly implies that I am supposed to be comfortable in my skin as a straight, and I am not. I mean, I understand what it implies, but like, man, I feel like a lot of people who are not trans are not also comfortable in their own skin in a lot of ways. I mean, leave alone I've got the disability or whatever, kids were mean to me about my arm or whatever, but it's just like, everybody has issues with how they look or whatever, and I know that, again, it's not quite the same thing. I guess I just don't like that term. I'll always associate it with die, cis scum! From back in the day. $5 from Janine Randall. Hi, Claw. Said I had to miss this one because of work and college. Any music recommendations? Thanks for being my entertainment during finals week. Well, I started the stream with some Red Vox. I really like the album Kerosene. It's the last time I was actually, following Red Vox. Apparently this was the 2019 album. I really like this album. I haven't really listened to anything since then. Which apparently there's been, 3 albums or something. I don't know. I guess 2 and, some EPs and stuff. And, I've listened to a bit of Realign. And it's pretty good. It's funny, the other day I was playing bass, I was playing the Rocksmith thing on Twitch, and I said I might do that after this stream. Maybe. I might not. I don't know. But I was playing that on Twitch, and I was playing a song by... We played a bit of Red Vox on there. But I was playing a song by Warpaint, and I really like the band Warpaint. I don't play a lot of their music, but Warpaint, they started as kind of an alt-rock grunge... It's like a female-fronted alt-rock, kind of grungy, spacey kind of... I don't know, it's an interesting, unique thing, and as they went along, they became a little bit more electronic-y, and kind of like, in an interesting way, not in like a shitty, EDM pop music way, but interesting, thoughtful electronica. Is how I would say if I was a pretentious asshole. And Red Vox I was listening to this morning, and I was like... this band is like if Warpaint was like men instead of being all women, because their music sounds similar. The arc of the band is kind of similar, where they started a little more rockin' and then got a little more electronic or whatever. So yeah, if you like one of those bands or the other, you might enjoy the other one if you haven't checked them out. There's a couple recommendations. I really like the first Warpaint album, but I guess their other stuff is also pretty good. I'm partial to their, I think it was their self-titled album. I don't remember, but yeah, couple recs there. $5 from Janine Randall. I'm so glad I never put my interests into a gender identity. I cannot imagine people saying they're Autobot/Decepticon gender or Tarantula gender. Well, that's certainly the way it turns out, doesn't it? Being tarantula gender and all of that, it's fairly silly. Again, you can just have those interests. It's not like it's an attack on you as a person. For me, it's a semantic thing. It's like, you don't need to call yourself whatever extra bonus gender or whatever. That's just not necessary. I mean, it's you can have all of the same opinions and beliefs, but it just feels like it's overly confusing things, and it's you don't need to be a part of, you can be a part of the LGBT community, but it's I don't see how that's related to your sexuality at all, or I don't know. It just seems very unnecessary. So we're gonna do maybe another thing here. I don't know. I had another guy I wanted to look at. I think I had a guy saved on TikTok here, who I was gonna do on Twitch maybe, but we'll do it here. This is Matt's. Okay. Well, I don't know. This guy looks like he just has, some sort of a syndrome, potentially. I don't know if we'll stay on this guy too long. What we'll probably do, I'll look at this guy a little. This is Matt's a Million. And he's got 27,000 subs, and he's trying to reach 1 million followers, and he posts stuff. And, I don't know, he doesn't look like he's, doing anything too weird. Kind of just looks like he's living his life, but I was suggested this channel. We'll take a look at it. After this, I don't imagine that this guy will be that interesting. I might be wrong. But after this, I want to take a look at. Again, I think we'll just look up I don't know. We'll try to find thirst traps like thirst traps of like sexy young ladies, and then we look at the comments and we see the guys that look like this who are like, "Hey, beautiful, can you give me your number?" And like, you know, like that kind of thing. That's the real gold. That's the real gold. But we'll take a look at some of this here. Riders, warriors. 'Cause these are my people. No need for that. And I mean, it's just a lip sync. It's just a lip sync. He's just doing his lip syncing. I don't know why people need to do that. No need for that either. You know. Yeah, I don't know why I was suggested this. This guy just seems like he's... I mean, he's just doing the TikTok thing. It's just that he doesn't look like a TikTok 12-year-old. So I guess that's epic cringe or something. I don't know. This guy seems fine. I mean, again, I might be missing the content where he's like beating his grandma or whatever, but it seems fine. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I mean, hey, at least we found this. That's important. Yeah, no, I didn't really think. I had that one on my bookmarks, but, like, yeah, not that interesting. Maybe there's something there and I missed it, but that's that guy. Let me take a look now. What do we do? Just, like... Well, last time what we did was we looked up ABDL and we found, like, sexy ABDL ladies that were being sexy and wearing diapers, and we would find people in the comments who were like, "Hey, can you be my mommy?" or whatever, and it was like old men. So hopefully we can maybe find some of that. Any suggestions? Look up "You Know Miles." Why you know Miles? What is this? What is this? Play the video. Oh, come on.
I get paid every day of the week. All this nigga steady hating on me.
Oh man, I love Jin. This is basically Cody Blue 31.
And don't you dare forget the calamari.
I mean, that's pretty good. I like that. That is a niche to be in as a rapper, singing like that. If we're doing more music stuff like that, that would be on Twitch later probably, but that is funny. Let's see, $5 from Ted Scheckler. I found a band called Soen. I think you might be into it. Thanks for the stream, Claw. Soen. Let's listen to a random song. Let's see. You think I might be into it, huh? I mean, maybe. What's the song? Good amount of listens on Spotify. Weird. Interesting. Kind of bassy. Kind of spacey. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. Yeah, it's not exclusively the kind of thing that I don't know. I guess I could see it though. It reminds me of Lunatic Soul. And we got $5 from McLovin2169. Yo, Mr. Wing, you should talk about the TikToker who believes he's the reincarnation of the evil man with the funny mustache from World War II. Not joking, for real, no cap. Oh, dude, that's bussing. That is super bussing, bro. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm aware of him. I think that's that little shrimpy fucker with the hair. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, maybe. A lot of people have covered him. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have already said what needs saying about that guy. $5 from Zen. The harbinger of that guy that we looked at, the foot fetish guy. Claw, you should check out 369 Malign. He is some guy creating an electronic generator something in his house. Looks like a pack-a-punch from Call of Duty IRL. So is that on here? 369 Malign. Am I allowed to show this on fucking YouTube? What is this shit? Okay. Time for lavender. Oh, what am I looking at? This guy's building a fucking bomb. Here's how women never fuck you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. So Yeah, he's building a fucking, like, thermonuclear device. I mean, this is the kind of thing where it's like, you know, it's one of those, like, oh, they'll ban the fucking, you know, assault rifles, but you can still probably legally do whatever this is. Like, you can, yeah, they'll ban the assault rifles, but you could still get a tank in the US. So, like, yeah, why not just build a thermonuclear bomb or whatever? Commenting to stay tuned, says Jewbert. That's good.
I have been talking as though time dilation.
Okay.
So basically what I've done is taken a device that...
Wait.
So basically...
Mother cunt!
So basically what I've done is taken a device that takes high voltage, high frequency...
High voltage!
And multiplies that by 2 and makes 60 hertz as a binaural beat, which is what the components that are in your house will run off of. It's a much more efficient way to produce 60 hertz electricity.
Bro, are you trying to time travel with iDoser?
And it's much more powerful.
Can you make a tutorial video, bro? Yeah, just make a quick time travel tutorial. I assume this is time travel because this is talking about time dilation experiments or whatever, so this is some kind of shit that you probably shouldn't be fucking around with in your house. Wait, I forgot I'm not allowed to listen to music, right? I'm sorry, I forgot. Well, this is a long... Is this just this full song? I think it is, and this is like footage of his wacky experiment thing. So in other words, you're the cause of the rolling brownouts. He's like, why does it feel like you're on the verge of some phase shift shit? Says that this guy has a fucking tinfoil hat avatar. That's good. Why? Cool, but now I'm scared. You should be. This is a 6-minute and 23-second video on fucking TikTok. Of all things. I mean, who's to say this isn't experimental electronic music? I mean, this is basically just a Sun-O album. I know it's not Sun-O, I don't care. Sun-O. Bracket. Yeah, I don't know if you should be making an EMP or whatever. EMR. Like, because I kind of feel like a lot of the world's framework is run off of, like, electronics and technology and the internet. And so, like, maybe building, like, an EMR, whatever this is, if it's electromagnetic, it might be able to fucking destroy, you know, hospital equipment or something. I mean, for all I know, this thing is hospital equipment. Yeah. Plasma forming... Good, I liked this one. That's good. Plasma forming an eye wall around the center of rotation. Black hole in... not a literal outer space black hole, but a literal inner space black hole. Oh. Well, you know, that really just clears it up, doesn't it? Do we have sound? Is he talking? No, we just get more... That's good. That's what I'm here for. It looks like a little fucking fish tank in there. What is going on? Did he hook his preemie up to a fish tank? Is this just the guy with the hamster rapture or whatever? Hampshire? Is this just that guy? Was that guy like an asshole? I thought there was like a thing about that guy. I don't know. But yeah, seems like that kind of mindset. Whenever you know somebody who's like, no, don't go in there. That's the room where I'm doing my experiments. My wacky fucking, like, Call of Duty kill streak nuclear bomb fat man experiments that are going to destabilize the eastern coast, eastern seaboard. If you do not release the body of Big Boss, I will detonate the EMR device. Beautiful stuff. So, like... bending structures of both time and space. An empty feeling haunts my brain. Do we have sound? Do we have anything? Do we have video? Play the video. Cunt.
Bending the structures of both time and space.
Is that just a fucking speaker? What is that? It's just my garbage disposal, guys. When does it start? All I see is vibration causing your camera rolling shutter to make the image appear to wobble. 2 stopwatches, but one by your unit, one from it, and I will bet you will see time dislocation. So what are you all about, White Knight? What does this guy believe in? Positive charged water in cars. Look at this man. Look at this, like, Sean Connery man. This guy is made of steak.
Hey everybody, I wanted to remind people, I put a video on this before of testimonies, but there's a bunch of testimonies on YouTube. And the
testimonies.
title of the video is Save
Like
Money
the
on
Scalar
Fuel with
Energy.
One Wire. And there's a guy, JW Japan is his name, and he's got shitloads of good testimony in there, like
testimony,
like a lot of data. He's an aeronautical engineer,
Oh,
and he
big
had
words.
monitored his fuel consumption before he even did
There's
this.
4 whole letters in the word data.
Yeah, he had
That's a
some
lot.
amazing results. So it was fun reading his stuff because he's like, I got goosebumps, I can't believe it. And it's just a really good read, his stuff, because he's way more technical than I am.
So go suck that guy off.
Bending.
No, go back. Positive charged water in cars. Thank you all there. Water fuel cell. He's trying to, like, create energy from water, I guess. I mean, it's cool that they're trying to do this, I guess. This is like an attempt to find, like, a alternative energy. But it's just you're seeing this being done in, like, the backyard bayou, apparently. Water fuel cells. Yeah, positively charged water fuel. I mean, this is cool that that's something they're trying to do here.
How to charge your batteries free. I basically
J.O.
just took
J.O.
stainless steel spike, 8 inches, stuck it in the ground. Here the ground's quite moist. I'm sure that helps.
So am I, Daddy.
To see if the battery would draw out free electrons and take the charge. And I did it with 2 of them with the spike in the ground, and I did 4 other ones, and I drained them all. Did the wire with the 2 just onto the negative, but it takes a long time. I had to let them sit for a couple days. And
I mean, like, yeah, no, this is just bizarre. This, like, backyard science. This is an interesting new thing.
Bending the structures of both.
So, like, this guy is doing his thing, but then he's got people watching him. Solus over here. Ozone fog. Bigger, more scary this time. Open a portal, lol. Madman Markham. Yeah, and I mean, like, if you go to private account.
Bending.
If you look at the comments here, people seem to be believing this. Psychics or time travelers?
Every man or woman.
That's just Monty Python, okay. I just made this video explaining my plans to release schematics because by experimentation I felt I had stabilized enough to release it. I sped the video up and this one. So he's doing his own whole thing, but this is just some insane pissing power.
2017. Army scientists discover power in urine by David McNally, U.S. Army Research Laboratory. Is about 96% water and 4% waste products, but there are more than 3,000 compounds are found in the fluid. Army scientists are experimenting with producing.
The whole thing is just reading this. Nice new power. So that's what they're doing with our UA, says Apple user over here. What's this? No sound? No nothing? Oh, we're in the space. This is what you see. I gotcha. That's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty cool.
2017. Army scientists.
Right. So yeah, this guy, RPG. Like rocket-propelled grenade? Is that what you're making? I'm really not sure what the goal is. We keep hearing about time and stuff, so I guess it is like a time travel thing. RPG makes me think like weapon. Oh, this is some really wacky, dangerous fucking shit. I'm pretty sure he's like fucking around with a microwave at this point and like trying to fucking resonate the frequency of his microwave or some stupid shit. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say find out where this guy lives and watch the news, but I'm just saying, fucking, if you hear anything at any point about, yeah, some guy blew himself up with an unknown, unidentifiable jabroni device. We don't think he was trying to build a bomb. We really aren't sure. There might have opened a portal to Phobos or Deimos or whatever. Yeah, there's like, he's just got his microwave going, and I think this is like this is reminding me of the Kit Boga scene where he's like, he has the old lady with like the 5 microwaves in a ring around each other, and it's ruining the signal of the call or something. Like, yeah, I don't know, just be careful with your microwave, dude. About to reach terminal velocity. Interesting. Are you using an aluminum base to surround? Curious. I will follow you as I believe you are close. This guy thinks this dude is close to fucking cracking the secrets of time travel right now, is what they think. I mean, yeah, just fuck with your microwave a little bit and you'll probably get time travel, I'm sure. Perpetual acceleration? Tunnel vision and blinding speed! Controlling my thoughts, obsessing me! Yeah, Perpetual Acceleration is my favorite Dream Theater song, so I mean, that's a pretty cool video. Shining a laser at the center of RPG while under load. So I guess the RPG is like some kind of element of his thing. Boss Talk says Polariton over here. You got anything? The X-Files of music. Who's this guy? Oh, this is just some dude who's into weird music. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I could vibe with that. Electronic music, ambient. He's got some tapes. This is nice. It's like a real legit person on fucking TikTok. Leaving comments on videos like this. Stewart is the goat. Full push. Method of proof, perpetual acceleration. So he like talked in one of his videos. I wish he would talk us through more of this.
I had made a video.
Here you go.
About perpetual.
And this is 8 minutes too. I mean, like we all associate TikTok with like fairly short videos, but this is an 8-minute fucking video of this guy walking us through his time travel machine, I guess. I mean, I'm all down for it, honestly. You know, if I could go back and fix mistakes, I don't know if I would, because, you know, I'm somewhat happy with where I am now in a lot of ways, but, yeah, no, I mean, you know, props to you. If you figure out time travel, it might ruin us as a society and ultimately destroy the universe, but, like, I mean, that's our right to do that, so, like, why should I stop you, really? Go for it. But like, yeah, I mean, people are just, this is 8 minutes of this on TikTok. I mean, I expect that out of YouTube, but they've really upped their fucking video, length or whatever.
Acceleration with this machine. And so I was
Redneck
thinking,
science
how
over
can
here.
I prove it without an RPM gauge?
Surf Shack John Titor.
So I've got my meter, and I've set my meter to DC hertz. And
DC does hurt.
Earth connection.
You ever read any of the recent comics?
Side.
It's fucking terrible.
And I put the other lead to this wire, and I put these 4...
CERN versus the guy we tell CERN not to worry about.
Every time a flap passes the wire...
You know, I've never been a fan of organized science, but, you know, finally now I'm getting into the indie, you know, the less mainstream science, and I can really get behind this. Like, I can really fuck this.
It's going to give a pulse of DC going to ground through the meter. As the meter, as you can see, I can rotate it for you.
Radiation propulsion generator, yeah, for
whatever.
For RPG, but, maybe.
Hertz is per second. So if I'm receiving 4 per second, That's one revolution.
All right, there's some good
of the
modern
wheel.
DC. Fine.
So whatever my number is in DC
It's just
hertz,
rare.
I will
DC
divide
does
that
hurt.
by 4. That will give me.
Yeah, this is basically Steins Gate. I mean, that's funny because you say that. I didn't watch too much of that show. It was a little too focused on the humor angle, and I was more interested in the sci-fi angle. Maybe it changes as it goes on, but the whole cool thing about that was like it was just this idiot kind of bumbling guy who's like in some fucking shitty basement who figures out time travel, and like yeah, I could imagine. I want the Netflix live action version of fucking Steins Gate to be about like a redneck in the deep south who's doing fucking calculations on time travel with like a microwave and a ceiling fan, and there you go.
Revolutions
Lore
per
accurate.
second, and then when I multiply that times 60, it would give me RPMs. Or I can measure the disk itself, the diameter, and multiply it times pi, 3.14159, and that will give me the circumference. And if I measure it in millimeters,
So this is
it will
just
give
how
me
you
the
learn how big
circumference
your
in
cock is.
millimeters. And then when I divide that by 1,000, it will give me the
No, I don't think I
measurement
got to
in
any
meters.
depths. No.
And so when I'm measuring this DC
I mean,
pulse
not that
in
stuck.
seconds, I can also figure the speed of the outside rim of this in meters per second.
I mean, I believe that this guy has some understanding of what he's talking about, and I'll go so far as to say he sure knows more about it than I do, because most of this just sounds like fucking gibberish to me. But I would also take the wild assumption that a lot of people who do know what they're talking about would call this into question. Again, I'm all in support of somebody fucking figuring out time travel, you know, but I'm just saying, I don't know, it's not personal. Personally, I don't know if it would be this one. I don't know about that, this person. But that's this guy, you know, that's HZI Power, or whatever, 369 malign. And, interesting stuff. $5 from McLovin2169. That man legit made a homemade bomb to take out 8 blocks. I mean, it may be clean energy, though, so why not put it in vegan homes and liberals? What, this guy? I don't know which man you're talking about, but, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure the vegans would appreciate it. I don't know, I think that might do us for the stream. We've been, going for a little while. It's been a solid couple hours, I think. Yelling at TikTok people. We had a good mix of traditional, classical, crazy stuff, along with sort of Pride Month appropriate nonsense related to the LGBT community. And yeah, I thought this was a successful TikTok garbage dive once again. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Thank you for watching. If you were here from the beginning, maybe you made it all the way to the end. Maybe you jumped in halfway, but thanks for stopping by. We might be live over on Twitch in a little bit. I'll be doing some bass guitar stuff and maybe also watching some more bad music videos. Not sure, might not, might save it till tomorrow and do like a morning thing, but I might do it later. We'll see. But yeah, thank you everybody. More Lunatik talk will come at some point, sometime soon. New Wheel of Trash before then, though. And we're probably also going to want to do another public freakout video, because that was a fun one last night. That was successful. I think a lot of people enjoyed that. So yeah, we're probably gonna do that again at some point this week. I'm gonna try to stream like every day of the week if possible. Probably won't happen, but I'll do my best. If it's not here, it's over on Twitch. So check out twitch.tv/DeadwingDork, and you will be alerted to the next stream over there. The next stream I do over there will most likely be one where there's no VOD saved. So if you want to catch it, you better catch it when it's live, because it's not going to be archived for history, because God forbid I play a Beatles song. But anyways, thank you everybody once again. For the love of God, just try to be reasonable in your life, whoever you are, whatever walk of life you're on, whatever path you choose to tread. Just try to be a reasonable person and not make me want to put a gun to my head. Bye, folks. Penis.